and Barry Guy, paranormal investigator and technical expert. Never afraid to take the investigation to places others fear to enter.
Someone spoke to me. I need to go back to hell.
Chris, Jane and Barry are investigating homes across the UK using specialist paranormal equipment.
Someone's just touched my leg.
Oh my God.
Someone.
To gather evidence, communicate with spirits, to find out what they want and help let them go.
I just saw you. Who was that? Please talk to us.
Doing whatever it takes to return homes back to the hands of the living.
If you're not safe in your own home, where do you go?
Coming up, a vast mansion reveals its historic secrets.
This is the Countess, known as Daisy.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do.
Barry uncovers a sinister sighting.
He was dressed like a monk. She turned round, and I could see completely through him.
And the investigation starts taking its toll on the team.
I felt it in the pit of my stomach.
So we're heading to a village called Little Easton in Colchester, Essex. We're about, I think, about 50 miles from London.
It's really picturesque, isn't it? It looks like the kind of place that's relatively unchanged, doesn't it? You can imagine, maybe even hundreds of years ago, this looked very similar.
But perhaps it's more than just history lingering here from bygone days. Behind these hedgerows, deep in the countryside, there is a historic house with an unsettling past. Our team of experts have been called in to investigate paranormal activity at Little Easton Manor. Since buying the property in 2018, Andy Mahoney and his partner Mel have become increasingly curious about the unexplainable phenomena that seems to haunt every aspect of the house.
About 3 weeks into coming here, we had a very first experience.
We were having dinner and we were saying what a lovely evening it was, and, you know, isn't it lovely to feel the place alive again? And with that, there was a ching down the end of the table, and all three of us looked. We sort of looked at it and said, "Did you hear that?"
Not only did we all hear it, but we all knew exactly where it came from.
We all came to the conclusion it was 3 glasses of a sort of approval ching.
But besides hearing things, the couple have also witnessed sinister apparitions.
You see shadows going past the door.
On 2 occasions, I've seen a lady that come out of the kitchen. Can only see the top half of her from maybe the elbows upwards. She walked past the dining room to go out. There's a wall there now, but that would have been the entrance. Yeah, very vivid.
And they're not the only ones to have had a disturbing experience.
A friend of ours came for dinner and she said, "Can I walk around the house and just see what's here?" But on the top of the landing outside our bedroom, she said that there was a very authoritative man. And he had said, "Get downstairs, woman."
It seems this part of the manor attracts paranormal energy.
One evening, as I approached the stairs, I heard the noise of a party. No music, just lots and lots and lots of talking. And it come from every direction of the house. I moved towards the staircase to go upstairs, and then it stopped dead.
It's the unknown. You know, we don't know, so it'd be lovely to know just what's happening.
Everything that I've seen gives me cause to question it, and I can't come up with an answer.
Hoping to provide Andy and Mel with answers, our paranormal team are closing in on the location.
Well, we're round the corner, less than a mile away.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up more when we get closer and when I get there.
Medium Chris insists he be kept completely in the dark about all aspects of the investigation.
You guys don't give me any information. The production company doesn't give me any information. I don't even know the city, the town, or where we're going. I don't need it. I don't want it. For me, it's just got to be all neutral. I go in there and whatever I get, I get. But it's interesting because like last night, a woman kept like appearing in my head. I kept getting an image of a woman. Seeing this woman, and she just kept staring at me.
Oh, this is it. Little Eastern Manor.
Look at these gates.
So this would have been a manor house, isn't it, I suppose?
So this was like a mansion?
Years ago, yeah.
There's children. I see children running around playing.
You see children?
Yeah. It's residual energy.
Let's go check it out.
Wow, look at this place.
Wow, wow.
Look at these gardens.
It's massive.
Listen, I'm going to go meet some people that have had paranormal experiences here, and I'll catch up with you guys later, OK?
Cool. Well, while you do that, I'm meeting a lady called Maggie. She's part of the local historical society, so hopefully she can give us some clues as to what might be going on. And Chris?
And then I'll do my walk around, and then I'll meet up with you guys afterwards.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. Come on.
See you later.
As Barry and Jane head off to find out more about Little Eastern Manor and its paranormal history, I begin my investigation. Immediately, I'm drawn to a female presence. It could be what I sensed last night, but here, it feels really positive.
I just want to completely absorb what is here and what may have been here at one time. Because I got a feeling she's going to talk to me. She's fascinated right now. Fascinated that we're coming here. So I think we may have a spirit that's going to easily speak with us. Younger woman. Something about her, she really liked all the flowers. They were kept really well.
This property clearly has a long history. So while Chris gets a sense of its possible spirit residence, I'm meeting historian Maggie Stevens to try and uncover more about its past.
So, Little Eastern, or Estaines Parva, as it was known, it was once a hamlet in the northern confines of the Great Forest of Essex, which stretched from London virtually up to Thaxted. After the Norman Conquest, there was a fortified dwelling here next to a little Saxon church.
Wow, so this goes right the way back then. We're not just talking sort of Middle Ages here.
No, it's very, very deep roots.
Parts of the manor seem quite modern, but Maggie's brought along a couple of pictures to illustrate how it's changed over time.
All of this was a medieval fortified enclosure, a manor house and other buildings, a chapel.
That's quite romantic.
It is, isn't it?
It's beautiful with all the towers.
Yeah. This is the house back at the turn of the 20th century. Even though a lot of it has been rebuilt and restructured, there are long roots to the past.
As Jane explores the building's history, I'm in the grounds with fisherman Charlie Kelly, in the exact spot where he witnessed something terrifying.
It was getting late on in the evening, you know, and you got the bats out and that sort of stuff. And I heard footsteps walking along the gravel path. And I thought to myself, who on earth is this? I started to make my way out of this little hut. And a man walked right past me and made his way to the private no entry sign. So I shouted out to him, "Oi, mate, you're not allowed up there." To which he turned round, and I could see completely through him. He was dressed like a monk, brown robe, with like a curtain tie back, you know, like a little rope that sort of tied round him. That was it, pair of sandals.
Charlie believes the ghostly monk could be connected to some old abbey tunnels nearby.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
There, and there's the fallen wall. There's a staircase there, quite a way down.
Now that'd be worth investigating. I know Chris will be like, "Yo, Barry, get yourself down there, man, and go and find some bats."
Continuing my investigation inside,
It's this section.
I'm drawn to a bedroom where something seems wrong.
Why is there a lot of flies in here? Oh. Got flies lined up here and all along the wall. they're all congregating on this one side. On the wall here.
I'm concerned. Flies can sometimes signify demonic infestation.
Spirits, can you tell me, is there a negative presence associated with these flies? Let me know so I can help you if there is.
Spirits, can you tell me, is there a negative...
Get out, just get out.
Tell me, is there a negative...
Get out, very clear, it's a woman.
At Little Easton Manor in Essex, our team of paranormal experts have been called in to find answers to a series of unexplainable phenomena.
As I approached the stairs, I heard the noise of a party. No music, just lots and lots and lots of talking. And it come from every direction of the house.
During my preliminary investigation, I make a discovery in a room full of flies that deeply disturbs me.
Get out, just get out, very clear. Yes, right there. This is significant. Get out. We might be dealing with something negative here, but it's only got a limited space. It doesn't cover the whole house.
This place is absolutely incredible, amazing, steeped in history. Now, I'm going to get back in the camper and I'm going to have a chat with an American guy who had an amazing paranormal experience staying right here at Little Easton Manor.
Gap year travellers Chandler Crawford and his friend Connor were doing voluntary work at the property. But a few nights into their stay, they had an unforgettable experience.
We had heard how there was this storm brewing, and then we were like, all right, it's been a long day, let's all go to bed. And as I'm laying there, every time that I would like look on my phone, you know, and I was like trying to type or add something, just had a very strange feeling. Just like kind of discomfort at the time. The door next to me opens abruptly, and I'm just like, but now it's like somebody was like watching me. Everything was fine until I looked at my phone.
So the electrical storm is now raging outside. Tell me what happens then.
So yeah, the storm's coming in, we have lightning. Connor is laying down, and from just a peaceful sleep, he just springs up like... He just sits there, and he saw this like 8 to 10-year-old boy kind of like sitting there on my bed and just kind of staring at myself and the phone. But then on the other side of the door, there was 2 younger kids that were like peering their head around, being like waiting for like, come on, signal.
How did it make you feel when you saw them or when you realized that there were these children's spirits in the room with you?
So they like took out the Bible and started praying. And then after that, that was it for the children.
After picking up on a dark presence earlier, I'm now certain I'm dealing with multiple energies throughout this vast house.
I see a child running through here. Running through here into this room and then running down to this room. That residual is here. This is the younger girl. This area. Interesting.
From my research, I know the property spans centuries. So I'm going to focus on the legacy of the last great family to live here, the Maynards.
Unfortunately, the last Sir Henry Maynard actually outlived his son. So when he died, the estate passed to a 3-year-old girl called Frances Maynard. She was known as Daisy. Now, Daisy Maynard was a very fun-loving woman. She became the Countess of Warwick, and famously, she was the mistress of Edward VII. So we can only imagine the lavish parties that she had here. She turned the old tithe barn into a theatre for theatrical friends. She even performed on stage herself. And later on, the likes of George Formby and Charlie Chaplin also performed there. I think it's a really interesting property, actually, with a rich, diverse, multi-layered history.
With a better understanding of the manor's history and some of the spirits they could be facing, the team regroup.
Hey, guys.
Hello, buddy.
Good, good.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is.
This has got potential for some amazing evidence.
Yeah.
The next step is meeting the curious residents.
What have you found? Any exciting news?
Where do we start?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Why don't we go in, work together, and try to elicit a response from these spirits?
Following on from my research, I want to begin the investigation by trying to reach out and connect with a very specific spirit.
Right, so I thought what we try in here, given the fact that you've seen the figure of a lady, and also Chris has picked up on a lady as well here, I thought we would try and trigger the spirit of the Countess of Warwick, because she is a very significant character here at the house, as you probably know. This is the Countess, known as Daisy. Her name was Frances, but everyone called her Daisy. But there was actually a song written about her, which I think we might all know. It's quite a well-known song. It's called Daisy, Daisy.
That's right.
Yes.
So I thought we'd have a little sing-song. After three, then.
Just do this.
1, 2, 3.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
Daisy, are you with us? Andy, can you ask a question, please?
Daisy, if you're here, please let yourself be known.
Did you like the song?
Would you allow us to hear the sounds of this room, the echoes of its past?
Please, can you make us a noise or a sound, something we can hear, to respond?
Playing back my recording, there's a clear response.
After 3, then.
Just do this. See?
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Let's do this.
Did you hear that?
Chris said...
I'll just do this. And it said yes.
Play that again.
Oh my God.
After 3, then.
Just do this.
1.
Oh wow.
That's a clear female response.
Yeah, it is.
It seems the song might have opened a line of communication with Daisy.
Sensing a change in the atmosphere, I attempt to directly question any spirits in the room. My spirit box sweeps radio frequencies generating white noise, which will give any spirits trying to communicate the energy to come through.
Who walked behind me a moment ago? Me.
Me.
That was an ominous one. Who is me? Daisy, are you with us?
Yes. Did you hear that?
That was fine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's female.
Okay.
Right, I think we should end this
Go
session.
upstairs.
See if we can communicate with the 3 children's spirits that was seen in one of those bedrooms.
Well done, Andy.
From my earlier conversation with Chandler, who had stayed in this very room and witnessed child spirits here, I know there's a good chance of detecting paranormal activity, so I'm breaking out all my gadgets. The REM pod works by measuring changes in the electromagnetic field, allowing spirits to communicate directly through coloured lights and sound.
If there are any children here and you want to come and play, we'd love to.
2.
I've gone cold. Go on.
Get closer.
Are you a boy? Green for a boy, red for a girl. Boy.
Do you want to play?
Yes.
This is a fantastic response, so I try an experiment.
Right, I'm going to put some marbles down. Have you ever seen these before? Come and play with these.
If you can move one of those marbles for us, we would be forever grateful.
Did you hear that?
What?
I thought I heard a child say, I can't.
It's getting interesting. Have we made a real connection?
Right there, I can't.
Oh my God, yes!
Yes! Yes!
Oh my God, we did get it!
Yes!
Listen to this, guys.
I can't. I can't. It's almost like an echo.
Spirits, you said you can't move the marbles. Would you like to? Would you like to play with them?
Whoa!
Yes. Well done!
Wow!
Brilliant!
Wow!
We like you. This is incredible. I'm in no doubt we're connecting with the playful child spirits Chandler told me about. This, along with what we've already learnt about Little Eastern Manor, has given me a good indication where to set up our cameras. Now it's just a case of getting everything in place before we begin our investigation.
As Andy and Mel leave, the manor house is locked down. And the team gather in the nerve centre.
Now, this is a vast, sprawling property that's located over 3 floors. We have a ground floor, a first floor, and a cellar area. This is the feed from the cellar itself, which is an area that we definitely need to investigate further.
Yeah.
And then on the ground floor, we have one in the living room, dining area, and then also a camera in the hallway. Moving up to the first floor, we've placed a camera in the bridal suite. We've got one on the landing, just outside, and we also have a camera in the bedroom that Connor and Chandler experienced paranormal activity. That's the corner bedroom. In addition to that, we've also placed a camera in the theatre, which is an outhouse in the grounds of the building. So pretty much every single area of this property is covered by cameras right now. Should we get started?
So,
guys?
For the next 12 hours, it's just them and whatever lurks in Little Eastern Manor. At Little Eastern Manor in Essex, our team of paranormal experts have set up their cameras and are about to begin their all-night vigil.
As we'd made such a good connection with the child spirits earlier, Jane and I begin our investigation upstairs. Immediately, we sense something.
Someone's tapping. Is that Barry?
A tapping and a creaking at the door.
You guys heard that?
Yeah. Look, you can see I'm not touching it.
We heard the footsteps and we heard the tap.
It was going like that. I can't even do it by pushing it.
It's not doing it. And we got that on camera, right?
But on further investigation, I realize it's just the floorboard.
Oh, there it is.
From there.
Oh, yeah, listen. I'm shaking the floor.
Yeah.
And it's doing it. Okay, we just...
So, yeah.
Debunk.
It's a questionable start, and this is easily explained. But it reminds me of something I'd already sensed that was a bit darker.
Earlier when we were doing the thing with the REM pod, I kept feeling as if something wanted to channel through me, wanted to speak. Didn't want to do that in front of Andy and his wife. But then also during my walkthrough, I felt the spirit trying to connect with me.
There's something more sinister to do with the flies that needs further investigation.
As we've successfully investigated Chandler's story about the kid spirits in the bedroom, I want to follow up on my other lead. I'm hoping my trap camera will capture the apparition of the monk Charlie told me about down by the lake. It's pitch black and I can't see where I'm going, but this infrared camera, once we put it in position, it will only take a photograph or a video if something walks past it. But in the dead of night, in the manor's sprawling grounds, just finding where I was hours earlier becomes an unnerving experience.
Oh my God, how am I going to get back out of here?
Finally.
This seems to be the way in. And that's a wall that's collapsed. I'm going to have to get down there somehow. This goes down quite a way. I'm going to have to place this camera further down the tunnel.
This is uncharted territory.
Back at the house, Chris and I quickly realised navigating the ancient corridors of this vast house from memory in the dark is going to be a serious challenge.
On my walkthrough, I've been distracted by the flies in the bedroom. So I'd not really spent much time in the cellars. But they're a significant part of the property, so I know they need investigating.
This looks like it was part of a much older building. Down in the subterranean footprint of the manor, I start to feel an unnerving presence.
Just got a really sharp pain in my head.
Did you really?
But as you were talking, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That.
Okay.
Just
It's piercing. Piercing.
Minutes later, moving through the cellars, I'm hit by waves of nausea.
It's like on a boat. You feel like it all shifts. It's not
It does.
at all.
It messes with your equilibrium when you're in here.
From my research, I know this is an historic site. The current house has been rebuilt on older foundations. But one of the few things that remain the same are the cellars.
We are now standing in the most ancient part of the whole estate.
The feelings we're getting in here is not a good one. Why do I keep... It's like something's poking my neck. Walk through. Did you do that to Jane with the headache, the piercing? Okay. Try to control it. You don't have permission to go in the house, do you? So you stay under here. Yes. I knew it. They don't have permission to the house. That's why nothing's happened. They're still underground. You okay? You gonna throw up? Okay, go. Go follow her. She's getting sick.
The presence is affecting Jane badly, so we try to get outdoors.
All right, talk to
Feel how
me.
fast my heart's beating.
Oh yeah, boom, 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 boom.
I felt it in the pit of my stomach, and then I just couldn't.
What will happen sometimes with negative entities, either they'll instill an overwhelming sense of fear or a sense of dominance over your body.
In the grounds as I enter the tunnel, I start facing my own demons.
I don't like it down here. There's something moving in there. If there's anyone down here with me, can you make yourself known, please? Make a noise. Come on. I can hear you. Who are you? Can you make yourself known? Oh, God! Someone spoke to me.
Outside the manor, while Jane recovers from an ordeal in the cellar, I come to a decision.
Need to go back down there and I want to confront them. I need to know how they got here. See, this stuff doesn't scare me. This is the thing right here that I live for. When you grew up as a child and you experienced these things, and then you experienced them over 10 years ago, and you realize what they are, you just confront them.
In the manor grounds, I've been terrified by an experience in the tunnels. As I make my way out,
someone spoke to me.
I'm trying to make sense of what just happened.
It was a whispered word. All right. I'm not running away yet. Come on. I heard your voice. I heard it again.
There's no doubting that. I know what I just heard.
It was the same whispered voice. That's twice. And I've got to go back down and get the trap camera later. Listen. No, I can't even speak.
At Little Eastern Manor in Essex, we're 6 hours into our investigation. And the paranormal phenomena haunting this vast property is overwhelming us.
Do that fast now, easy. I felt it in the pit of my stomach.
Earlier, when Jane became ill, we abandoned our cellar investigation. But after deciding to face whatever's down there, I'm looking for answers.
You know why we're here? What did you hear? Are you hiding? Show yourself.
What?
Leave. I'm not gonna leave. There's nothing you can do to make me leave.
But as we move through the cellar, the spirit persists.
He keeps coming. He says keep coming.
Navigating the dark cellars in this vast house, I finally start getting a sense of geography.
Wait a minute. Wait, guys. Was this the bedroom that went up to where the flies were?
But leaving the cellars and moving upstairs, the atmosphere changes.
And this is the room.
That's it.
The malevolent feeling passes as a more friendly, familiar spirit comes through.
It is Daisy.
Who we called for at the beginning of the evening.
Right.
So what can we do? Well, the theatre was probably her favourite place. She turned an old barn into a theatre where she actually performed. So why don't we go and get Barry, go to the theatre, maybe take the SLS camera as well,
Yeah.
and see if she'll speak to us in there.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
With a plan in place, heading out into the grounds, Barry shocks us with an account of his recent ordeal.
I've just had the most mad experience ever. In that tunnel, something whispered in my ear.
That's amazing.
You heard that in real time.
DVP, direct voice phenomena.
Right.
Right, so we're heading towards a 15th century tithe barn originally. Of course, we know now it's a theatre. So there'll be some different energies in here.
It's warmer.
Oh my God, that's good.
After what I've witnessed tonight, this is a completely different atmosphere. Combining an infrared projector with a monochrome sensor, my structured light sensor camera immediately detects and displays graphic anomalies suggesting the presence of spirits.
I got someone on the stage. Oh, there's two.
We got two.
It's a strong connection.
I'm going to go on the stage and I'm going to reach my hand out. My fingers are tingling. Yeah. Any spirits on the stage, come and stand next to me.
Yeah, there's one there next to you. Your left arm, straighten it out. There's
Yeah.
a figure stood right next to you.
It's kind of like behind the curtain, huh?
Yeah. She's above you, right above you on your right shoulder. Exactly there. She's dancing.
She's dancing. This is what I was saying.
It's a dancing lady, look.
This is perfect. Listen. Stay right there.
Is she next to me now?
That's the most we've gotten. Better than most responses we've gotten.
It's getting light.
With dawn approaching, now it's just a case of going back into the property and cleansing the malevolent spirits.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
This is where Jane was feeling nauseated. So this is the place to do it. The center of it all. They're waiting.
But going back into that room, the malevolent forces renew their attack, throwing my mind into confusion. I fall under their spell.
Wow, sorry, I'm getting like disoriented in here. All my words are getting mixed up. Ah, come on. What am I doing? I'm feeling completely drained, and then my thoughts are being fragmented where I'm forgetting.
But battling the oppressive atmosphere, I refocus on why I'm here and start exorcising the negative spirits.
I cancel all demonic assignments on any of these people that live here. I command all demons must be removed from this place. You do not have permission to ever be here again. I'm going to bless down here with holy water and with blessed salts. Yeah, you guys don't like this, do you? One final thing. Those that do decide to stay, you must protect this home and the family that lives here, so that this property and that what remains here flourishes in peace and happiness. Okay, that's it.
It's been an intense night, but with our investigation over, we invite Andy and Mel back into their home to reveal our discoveries.
Is that Andy, Mel? Now, you asked us here to help provide you with some answers. Now, during our investigation, we encountered lots of different energies, lots of different spirits. Now, the first thing we did was that trigger session here in the lounge. And if you remember, we were speaking to Daisy, the Countess. And we tried to communicate with her and we sang Daisy, Daisy all together.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer do.
And we went to the room that Connor and Chandler stayed in, where they had seen the apparition of 3 children. And we had amazing results, didn't we? We had the REM pod going off on command.
Whoa!
We had direct responses and communication with spirits in there, which we believe were the children. Now, following that, Charlie down by the lake pinpointed a kind of secret tunnel in the brambles, in the forest. So, I went in the dead of night and I got into that tunnel and I went as far as I could go on my own with just a camera. And I had a terrifying experience, an encounter I will never forget.
What the Oh, God!
I heard in my right ear a whisper, and it was loud. I'm going to play it for you now. It's who are you, but very quickly, who are you?
Okay.
I'll play you the cleaned up version that's a bit louder, okay? And in fact, I knew what it said before I'd even heard this recording because it was whispered directly into my ear. It went, who are you? I screamed and I ran out of there. It was terrifying. I was shaking for about half an hour afterwards. Now, there is a recording I want to show you. It's actually the footage that was captured when I ran. Now, if you watch here, you'll see a shadow. There you go, can you see that? It's very, very quick. I'm going to play the slow-mo. This is the one that's slowed down. Look to the right of the screen. Can you see this very tall shadow?
It's here, yes.
Now, I was thinking about this logically. Is it possible that one of the crew was casting a shadow of themselves or me because they were using infrared light? The very fact that they were about 20 feet away threw that out the window. There was no other explanation for it. I think that we picked up on an apparition down there.
Well, while Barry was having his terrifying experience down in the tunnel, Chris and I went down into your cellar.
There are spirits here from various timelines. They spoke to us in stating that there was an issue. There was trouble in the cellar. And this is a spirit telling us something. Second part says in the cellar, and it's a woman yelling it. And the first part says demon. I went up to one of the rooms and I noticed there was an absorbent amount of flies. That is the beginning of an infestation. The beginning stages of an infestation means that there is something negative there that is working its way into the house to try to get into the house. In recognizing this, I asked a few questions, and you're going to hear 3 knocks, and you're going to hear a very loud response. It says, get out, okay? Now, I personally believe when it says get out, it's not talking about us. It's talking about this bad stuff that is in the cellar, that the spirits here are telling it to get out. You don't have permission, and they've been keeping it at bay. And I asked the spirits, what is it you want me to do? Is this a negative entity? Do you want this removed from the house? It says, yes, a monster. They're calling it a monster. So in having that conversation with the spirits here, I realized I have an important job to do. I went into the basement and I confronted these things. I did prayers, I had holy water and salts, and I confronted it.
So is that gone?
Yes. All negative entities, you must be removed. It's going to seal this area as well.
And then we went on to the former tithe barn. It was astonishing. We used the SLS camera, which is a structured light sensor camera, and we caught several videos. And these are brilliant. Spirits dancing on the stage. There you go. There's one appears on the corner of the stage, and you can see it's quite happily having a jig. And then moments later, boom, the second spirit appears, almost to say, oh, hi, don't forget me. Okay. But the great thing about this is these spirits in the barn are all benign, they're all friendly, they're all entertainers. I personally think they are your past performers.
Let that soak in and absorb it, and then can just continue to live here as you do, knowing that they're around. They don't mean you any harm, and they now know that you don't mean them any harm either.
You can coexist, obviously, and it's quite a nice feeling.
It's been an absolute honour, hasn't
Well, we want to thank
here.
you for inviting us into your home and allowing us to investigate and provide you with some evidence and answers.
Well, thank you very much for coming.
It's been a successful investigation for everyone at Little Eastern Manor. The residents are happy, the good spirits can remain peacefully, and they've banished all the negative entities. But who knows what the next case will bring? Coming up, at a historic inn, we uncover a gruesome episode from its past.
One story is that she was hung from the outside of the building.
Barry and Jane are both sent a message.
It's banging, knocking.
What was that?
And after disturbing a dark energy, Chris is overpowered.
So, oh my God, that was bad.
We are in sunny Eastbourne.
Yeah.
No, it's overcast today and a bit windy, but we're on the south coast. British seaside holiday.
So we'll get to see the sea then, presumably.
Well, I think so, in a minute.
But historically, coastal towns like this were often isolated and bleak, populated by criminal gangs trading in contraband and murder. Our team of experts have been called in to investigate reports of paranormal activity at a historic 16th century inn. Even before taking over the business earlier this year, sisters Petra and Nuala Geary were warned that amongst locals it had a sinister reputation.
One of the stories that we were actually told by the previous landlady, and it was literally before we had signed on the dotted line, was, did we know about Mary? To be told that Mary is in the house. She sometimes makes herself known.
The way it was told was that there were things being moved, lights going on and off, people being touched, people being woken, cheese wires going missing, and all sorts of things. And even though I don't particularly believe in that kind of thing, I know that my mind is such that I would frighten myself, because I have actually got a fear of the dark. So you add the two and two together, you get a horror story, and before you know it, you're going mad.
The tales also mention Mary suffering an unnatural and violent death on the premises.
One story is that she was hung from the outside of the building. The other is that her neck was cut with wire.
She can, on occasion, be aggressive, and that's probably why I thought, oh, hang on, if it is true, then I don't really want to be living here on my own, and, do I really want that? And that's when the mind then takes over.
Although they've never witnessed anything themselves, the long-standing folklore and village rumours about Mary still unnerve them.
I have visions of walking up the stairs and having someone jump out at me, even though I know that there is no one up the stairs who's going to jump out at me.
We would love to have the help to identify if there is any currently paranormal activity going on within the smugglers' building itself or on our land.
Categorically, the help in finding out whether there is in fact a Mary, and I just can't see her. Where she comes from, what her story is, why she's here, why she's still here, does she need to still be here, should she be somewhere else? Or is it just a complete fabrication and people running away with wild stories?
Hoping to provide Nuala and Petra with some answers, our paranormal team are closing in on the location.
Chris?
Yeah?
Are you sensing anything, picking anything up?
Yes.
As a medium, Chris insists that he is told nothing about the investigation, allowing his mind to be free to sense the spirits.
I'm seeing tables. I'm seeing a woman standing between the tables. The woman's looking right at me, which means she's aware that I'm coming there. Okay, now I'm seeing like a wheel, wooden wheel. It's red. Why am I seeing red? Okay, red now. Red what? Fire hydrant.
Oh, I think we're here. Chris, we've arrived.
Wow.
Amazing. Look at this flint building here.
Wow, look at this.
That's got some age and history to it.
This is large.
Oh, I love it. This is it, all right? So I'm going to catch up with you guys later.
Well, I'm going to the beach.
You're going to the beach?
I'm going to the beach. I'm going to meet a local historian, so maybe I can find out a bit about these buildings in particular and ask about potential school.
Okay.
You go do your thing.
I'll do my walkthrough.
I'll see you later.
See you guys.
See you later.
As Barry and Jane head off to uncover more about Pevensey and the pub's history of paranormal activity, I want to get a sense of what spirits we could be dealing with inside.
Oh, this is just like I said with the floor. And there's the tables.
Immediately, I start sensing a strong presence.
Okay, there's residual energy here of a woman going back and forth. Vintage dress. I mean, I was describing this in the car. 1700s, maybe 1800s. It's hard for me to tell exactly the fashion, the timelines for that type of stuff. But I can see what she's wearing. She's coming through here.
Such a strong presence is suggesting a female spirit trapped in time here in this location. But I need to peel back layers of residual energy to reveal her story.
The thing that I do is I will latch on to the memories, the consciousness of this spirit. and I will like see through their eyes. Sometimes I'll see through my eyes, which gets really interesting. But in this case, I'm trying to see what she has stored in her memory.
As Chris begins sensing who could be haunting the smugglers, I'm meeting local historian Rob Salter to learn more about past links between the town and the pub.
It's very beautiful. Is this how it's always looked?
Pevensey and the sea, although Pevensey is now about a mile inland, are really interconnected because the sea used to come in all the way up to Pevensey Castle. So it has a long connection with the sea, and shipping, trade, smuggling, of course.
So the Smuggler's Inn, I'm assuming it gets its name because of the heritage of the area.
Well, yes, it's all a connection with smuggling in Pevensey. It was no doubt used by smuggling gangs back in the day.
Do you think so? Because I've heard that there is a secret room there. Do you think that that could have been used by smugglers?
Well, there's no doubt it would have been, because they would have used any kind of hiding place.
Back at the Smuggler's Inn, moving upstairs, I begin sensing the presence of a tight-knit and possibly illicit group.
Now they had their own little community where they had their own little rules and laws. That's interesting. Some type of brotherhood. So what do you mean by brotherhood? There was men that got together, had certain rules, laws, powerful men.
Downstairs, I'm with local regular Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Barry, nice to meet you.
Hi, Barry.
Learning about a paranormal experience that happened to him right here at the bar.
The old bar used to square off about here. And the old landlord in those days, a guy called Wolfgang, he liked to play cribbage cards.
Yeah.
The pub was empty except for an old lady called Joan. Was sitting down by the bar, the back seated. And we were just playing cards, and all of a sudden I felt this big tug on the back of my shirt. And it wasn't a twitch or something, it was a definite tug on the back of the shirt. I looked round and nobody there.
So it felt like someone was trying to get your attention?
Yeah, it seemed like that way, yeah. And I couldn't really explain that. I'm a bit sceptical when it comes to that sort of thing.
And have you told Petra and Nuala about this?
I told Petra.
Told Petra?
Yeah, she got petrified.
She was petrified.
I'm discovering that smuggling has been a profitable enterprise for centuries along this coastline. And the fledgling customs services became brutal in their attempts to uphold the law.
Right. So this is the courthouse.
Oh, I see. And the Smugglers
The Smugglers is literally just down there. This is where you would have been brought if you were a wrongdoer to be tried.
Oh, wow, and you've still got
yes,
the dock.
that's the original dock there, where you would have stood for trial. And the bench over here is a magistrate's bench where the magistrate would have sat to sentence a prisoner in the dock.
I suppose there's no way of us really knowing, is there, how many smugglers were in this dock, but potentially...
Not really. There were probably lots.
And we always think of smugglers, don't we, and prisoners generally as men, but were there ever any women held here?
Yes, there were. Somebody called Mary Taylor. She was found guilty of stealing cloth. She was sentenced, and her sentence was to be stripped to the waist, tied to the back of a cart, and whipped all the way to West Ham and all the way back again.
And how far is that?
That is probably about half a mile up the road and half a mile back.
How terrible. So I wonder if that could possibly be the same Mary.
It could possibly be the same Mary.
And that would explain why she's hanging around and not very happy.
You could imagine why she's got a grudge, yeah.
Continuing my investigation upstairs at the Smuggler's Inn, I'm now sensing a different type of energy.
Okay, now this is really changing. Feeling it in my legs. It was like tingling. It's kind of like a static electricity, which is telling me that there's a presence, that there is a presence, and the presence is beyond these doors, because it just gets heavier as I come towards this. Why is it heavy? When you feel this heaviness, it could be a couple things. It could be something that's negative. It could be something that suffered, whether someone was sick, there was dying or death that occurred in this spot.
And then suddenly, the answer comes to me.
Wow. Someone had passed.
In Pevensey, Sussex, our team of paranormal experts have been called in to help sisters Nuala and Petra, who recently took over a 16th century inn.
One story is that Mary was hung from the outside of the building. The other is that her neck was cut with wire.
I have visions of walking up the stairs and having someone jump out at me.
Plagued by stories of disturbing paranormal activity from pub regulars, they're looking for answers.
My initial investigation leads me to an outbuilding behind the inn.
Oh, look at this. Okay, why are you bringing me in here?
And almost instantly, I'm sensing residual energy, echoes from the past.
There's a carriage coming in. Question is there horses with it? They may have stored just the carriage here and then the horses were stored somewhere else. Because as I step back, remember I was telling you about a wheel. There's a big black wheel. And I'm seeing now the entirety of this carriage. It's black and it's got these big wheels on it. Thin metal wheels. And it was pushed into here, then it was taken out. I don't feel we're alone. Is there a spirit here with me right now? Are you watching what we're doing? Hello? Hello! Oh, it's a female right there. Hello. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay. Right in the beginning, you hear a female voice, and then you hear a female voice right after I say hello. Wow. Hello. Yeah, it's a little female. Hello. I don't know if you can hear that, but the voice was very, very soft. Very nice voice. Kind of attracted to that voice. It was very sweet.
We're making good progress.
It sounds like a...
So after regrouping in the inn's restaurant, Nuala and Petra come and join us.
Hello.
Hiya. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Barry.
Hi, Barry.
What we'd all like to do with you now is sit at a table and we'll do something that we call spirit triggers. So we're just small seance set up, then we can all get together and try and elicit some responses and get the communication channels open.
Although Nuala is a believer, Petra is very sceptical. The Ovilus 3 detects changes in the electromagnetic field, interpreting them as words, and hopefully providing hard evidence of spirit activity.
I'll also be tapping into the magnetic field using a REM pod, which lights up when spirits approach, and an SLS camera.
The sisters have also brought along some interesting items.
This is a picture of a young boy, I assume one of the fire people's. This is definitely our garage, our wall, and this is a picture taken.
Can I see that, please?
I can't date it, unfortunately, there's no date, but it's clearly old just by looking at it.
Oh my God. This is what I talked about. I said the big black wheel. I was talking about big black cart, and this is...
That's it.
Yeah. This is so cool.
I sometimes use crystals, but my sister doesn't actually believe. And, you know, I wanted to try this to convince my sister that there is more.
To help summon the spirits and start the seance, I light a candle.
Any spirits that are present here, we come with the greatest respect. We simply want to communicate with you.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now that there's 2 children right outside the window that are looking in the window, a boy and a girl.
Can you make a sound?
Tap on the glass. Then the Ovilus 3 comes to life.
Mummy.
Outside. The children outside.
Now we know there are spirits present. I want to try and capture them. I'm going to be using the SLS camera, which is going to map this environment here using an infrared matrix grid. And it's going to visually detect spirits, and they'll appear on the screen. If they do appear on the screen, it'll be as kind of stick men.
Okay.
I've got a figure right behind Nuala.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it over the right shoulder?
But now it's moved to the front, it's on the table.
Okay, so it moved from here onto here.
Chris, call that spirit back, it's just disappeared.
Spirit, don't be afraid. Please come back. Show yourself again and interact with us. This is your opportunity to show them that you are here. Thank you.
There you go.
Wow.
It's back.
It's back. Told you to come back.
Can you show me? Is there someone here present with us in spirit form?
It needs to
why is-
trust us.
That's so vigorous.
Yeah, it needs to trust us, which is...
Chris, there are two.
Mm-hmm. More are coming into the room.
I'm actually feeling quite
Children
cold.
are still outside, though.
There seems to be strong evidence of spirits present, but is Petra convinced?
So far, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I don't believe anything so far.
I think we're all crazy.
Yep.
It's okay.
Clearly not. But perhaps we can discover more about the spirit of Mary, who was supposedly killed upstairs.
Well, the story is she was killed, and we, excuse me, we've been told it involves her neck. Some have said that she was hung, and others have said she was cut with wire.
Well, given what you've heard about that room, I'd like to try something. And Petra, I wanted to know if you were open to joining me in that room.
I go in there all the time.
It would be in the dark.
Ah, no, that's a slightly different thing. I don't do the dark.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, I'm quite capable, except my mind is more frightening than Mary.
Despite her obvious reluctance, Petra agrees. But I wonder whether her scepticism is based on a deeper, underlying issue.
As Jane and Petra head up to Mary's room, Nuala, Chris and I monitor the situation from our nerve centre.
I'm amazed that she's agreed to do it, because this is genuinely, since childhood, a genuine fear that she has. Yeah.
So she's facing her own personal fears right now?
Yeah.
We would really, really love to know that there is life after death. Some people have experiences that prove it to them, others don't.
Petra is very black and white, and for her it's about evidence, hard evidence. But at the root of this, I believe, it's her dealing with the death of our parents.
How do you feel about life after death, Petra? Do you have any thoughts about it?
I like to think that we can't be on this earth for however long we are, and then that's it. However, having lost both my parents and being very, very close to my mother, I would like to think that she, if life after death exists, I would have thought she would have made contact.
Petra's, I think, angry that Mum or Dad have not made themselves known to her in any way. And I know she would get so much comfort from that. But she still would be, you know, she knows that there's certain words that only my mum or dad would know. And if that were to happen, you'd see a changed woman.
Then the equipment detects something.
Did you say pet?
Say Petra or pet?
It said pet.
That was her nickname by my mum and dad.
Was it? It's her nickname?
Well, it's what we call her, Pet.
Pet? Oh my God.
Sounded like it said pet, and she said that pet was her nickname.
Well, that's sometimes what we've all called her.
But after a promising start, silence.
If there are any spirits here, I don't think they want to talk to us in this room.
Although I was unable to get any immediate responses, I've recorded the session, so maybe something will come through when I review it later.
Nuala and Petra have done all they can
Oh, I'm frozen.
and leave us to get on with our investigation. From what they've said, I've got a good idea where to set up the cameras. For the next 12 hours, it's just us and whatever spirits haunt this historic inn.
In Pevensey, Sussex, our team of experts have been called in to investigate paranormal activity at a 16th century inn.
Is there someone here present with us in spirit form?
With the smugglers locked down for the night, our experts gather in the nerves centre.
Come on, team.
All right. What are we looking at, Barry?
It's quite a large building, being a pub. We have 3 floors, the third being an attic space. So we have 8 cameras that are operating. So on floor 1, we've got several cameras that are covering the bar area. You can see the 2 cameras here. Okay, and then in the restaurant, which is attached to the bar, there's a camera there. There's a fixed cam looking directly into that room, covering the whole area. Then moving up to the 2nd floor, we have a camera covering the lounge. Then you have the dressing room area. You have the stairs and landing. Also on the 2nd floor area, we have one in the far room. Now that is supposedly Mary's room. Okay, a pretty active hotspot area, so we need to make sure that's covered. Then finally, there is an attic cam.
We decide to begin our investigation in the bar. By using specific items, we're hoping to trigger a response from the spirits of the smugglers.
Now this is the trigger experiment that we're going to do. We're going to try and stimulate the activity in here using contraband.
Let's have a look. Oh, wow, yeah. So, dark rum and cigar. Well, let's see if we can get their interest, first of all. I think if we raise a glass, maybe. If there are any spirits here, please join us.
Spirits, speak through this device. How many spirits are here with us right now? 6.
6.
Were you in a gang? Gang.
In the hope of a stronger response, I decide to antagonize them.
I'm stealing your contraband. I'm going to take your cigar.
Piss off, yeah. Piss off? Is that what you heard?
Yeah.
Slit his throat. Did you hear that?
Slit my throat?
A woman says slit his, and a man says throat.
You want to slit my throat?
From what I've learned and am now hearing, these are desperate men used to violence.
Well, I don't think they're very nice characters.
Well, they're
either.
swearing at us.
Yeah.
They're telling us piss off.
Yeah.
Did you smuggle things and hide things, secret things?
Attic.
Attic! Attic!
It's a definitive response, and now I know where to head next. Old buildings like this can retain negative energy in nooks and crannies, sometimes for centuries if undisturbed. Attics are an obvious example.
Whoa! Did you guys hear that? Something just went whoa behind me like this. Went whoa. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up.
Nervously, I continue.
Okay. Is someone whispering? Are there any spirits up here with me?
Pushing further, I make a surprise discovery.
Wow, there's like a secret entrance down there. There's a tunnel with something like a hole in the brickwork, and there's an entrance that leads into another room. I'm assuming that that direction down there is directly above Mary's room.
While Barry explores the attic, I want to see if I can make contact with the spirit of Mary, the girl murdered here in this room that I'd explored with Petra earlier.
Okay, whichever spirits are in here now, I'm in complete darkness. Why don't you come towards me and let me know that you're here?
Back in the attic, I'm trying to discover more about this secret room.
Oh, wow. I'm recording on the thermal imaging camera right now.
And then...
There's banging, knocking.
What was that?
As a seasoned paranormal investigator, I knew I was hearing unexplainable tapping sounds.
Up in the loft, I'm trying to identify which spirits could have caused the disturbance.
There's a couple of heat sources. There's one right at the back, as in a heat source that looks human.
I need to get back downstairs and process this.
As soon as I got up into the attic, before I'd even turned my voice recorder on, there was this kind of groaning noise from behind me that went, ooh, and it startled me. But I wasn't recording with my voice recorder at the time, so the audio on this camera here would have picked it up. But it's freaky up there. I mean, it's so big. It's just a scary place, and it's not somewhere I want to go and spend any more time in. Hi, Jane.
I just had a bit of a weird experience in here. I've been sat here for ages, and I thought nothing's happening at all. So just as I switched my recorder off, closed the laptop, and on this filing cabinet, I heard a metallic sound like that.
Something's trying to get your attention.
The attic was directly above this room.
It extends up to this point, and I look through, and it basically drops into this other new void.
So this area here should be the same.
I think that this is false. This is a false wall. Look, you can hear it.
What it was used for, we don't know, but we know it's likely that it was used to store contraband.
This physical discovery, along with what we both experienced, suggests a definite link to malevolent smuggling entities.
While Barry and Jane explore inside the property, I'm outside, following up on the spirits of the children I saw peering through the window earlier.
Who are these children? Where'd they come from? Because they're outside of the building. So I want to know who they are. What I'm going to do first is, I'm just going to do a quick EVP. And this is perfect because we have sound is being trapped between both of these buildings. So we should be able to pick something up. Okay, I'm outside the building right now. The children spirits that I felt and I heard when I first got here, can you please allow me to hear you on this device? Can you please allow me to hear you on this device? Please allow me to hear you on this device. What are you doing here? Listen, what are you doing here? Listen.
This is an interesting response, but I think there's more. I need a quieter location to check, so I'm going back inside.
Right here. As a car's going by, you're going to hear something. Can't hear it. Whoops. Right there. It says, you hear let, and it goes, let us in. Well, that makes sense. They're outside in the window, they see what we're doing, they want to come in. Not only that, we got on the obelisk, it says, Mommy. So some of these spirits are coming forward because they want to be helped, they want to be saved.
As I'm successfully communicating with the child spirits, perhaps I can use this connection to find out more about Mary.
Do you know the spirit Mary? Is she here in this building? Whoa! Did it just say Mary? Mary. It says Mary, real quick.
This is a breakthrough, so I want the rest of the team to hear it.
Come listen to this, Jane. That was clear as day. Barry, listen to this. Mary, listen to how clear that was.
Play it again.
Yes.
It's a woman's voice.
Clear as day. I'm getting chills right now behind me. There's someone behind me. All right, who are you behind me? Speak.
Is this Mary coming through?
Oh, sure, now you're not going to talk.
This is curious. Our combined experiences suggest we're making some contact with Mary, but she's not revealing much. We need to continue our investigation.
While Barry and Jane continue looking for evidence of Mary inside, I'm heading back to the garage area.
After having analyzed some of the audio when I was in here earlier and the responses we got, I'm actually a little creeped out to go in here. All right, guys, I am coming in.
It's an old building with a lot of history and residual energy.
Yeah, there's somebody in here. I feel it already.
This will all be amplified in the dark.
There's somebody in here. It is colder in here than it is outside.
But besides the drop in temperature, there's something else.
I know, I smelled that too. Is it bad? Yeah, I smelled it when I came in here. I thought maybe it was something over here. I'm not the only one. So, oh my God, it was bad.
My presence is disturbing years of dark history and energy. I know from experience, spirits sometimes use strong orders to repel me. They're trying it now, and I'm feeling the effects.
But I didn't smell that when I was in there today. No, and I didn't smell that when I walked over there originally, but now it's there. It's right through here.
Throughout the garage, it's getting stronger.
Jesus, God, you're freaking me out, man.
The pleasant female spirit I detected earlier has gone. The REM pod is registering something much darker. I'm becoming nauseous and vulnerable. I need to get out of here. At the Smuggler's Inn in Sussex, we're 8 hours into our investigation. But the paranormal phenomena haunting this historic property has become overwhelming.
Hearing a commotion in the garden, we dash out and discover Chris retching. After a brief recovery, we venture back into the garage together. Seconds later, we're also in trouble. Perhaps provoking the smuggler's spirits earlier was a mistake. We've clearly disturbed some dark energy, which is now menacing us.
Are there any spirits in here? Can you make the REM pod go off again? The lights and the sound. What?
Maybe there is.
Can I?
Okay.
Something in here is mocking us now. Something in here is mocking us. Do we amuse you? Can you
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make you laugh? That we find it so repulsive in here?
Bad smell is masking hidden contraband like cigars and brandy.
That was gross.
Making no progress, clearly we can't stay here. The rancid smell is overpowering, so we retreat to the main building and head upstairs.
All right, guys, I think the first thing for us is let's just focus on the same thing.
I'm still hoping for some contact from the spirit of Mary.
Let's call out with our mind the female spirit. Ask her to come forward with our thoughts. If there's a spirit named Mary here, come forward and talk to us. Please, introduce yourself. We want to be free of this place. And there's not much we can do unless you tell us what you want. Heaven, I heard that. We've got to create a resolution here. We're here to help release you from this place, or at least bring you some peace, by establishing connection to the other side. I'm asking the spirits that are in the light to open up the doorway now, to give them an opportunity to go home. Do you see the light that is opening up? Peace. You all have the right to cross, so we're praying for you now for that you would cross. Leave this place. You no longer belong here. Your time has come and gone. Now you can see. Do you see? See. Now go to what you see. And I ask the angels to stand around this light and protect them. Bring the other spirits with you. All work together to cross over. We have crossed. Wow. Did you hear that? This is it.
Goodbye, spirits.
Bye.
I'm shutting this off.
Just say bye.
Doesn't come together in a neat way, does it? I suppose that's the nature of it.
It's not a conclusive result, but I'm confident we've made a difference.
Following on from the work we've done for Mary, a spiritual cleansing of the property will help any residual spirits, as well as generally removing layers of dark energy.
I want to bless this of any unclean spirits. No longer are you trapped here, confused, lost, forgotten. Go to a better place. You no longer belong here.
As dawn breaks, it's the end of our investigation. All that remains is to update the owners, Sisters Nuala and Petra, of our findings.
You asked us two things, didn't you? You wanted to know whether Mary existed, if she was here, what happened to her, and did she need help? And the other thing was that you wanted to know whether any other spirits that might be here, if they needed help. Now, from what we've told you, it's probably already obvious to you that we didn't get a conclusive answer to the Mary question.
We've captured EVPs and certainly all felt her presence, but there's been nothing definitive. But we do believe she's here.
Mary. It says Mary, real quick.
But interestingly, we connected with some past regulars.
And they had their own little community where they had their own little rules and laws.
They definitely weren't being cooperative throughout the evening. We didn't get fantastic messages or names or anything, but when it seemed as if when they decided that they wanted to let us know we were there, something would happen.
The most obvious example of this was in the garage.
So, oh my God, it was bad.
But I've helped them pass over through prayer.
Bring the other spirits with you. All work together to cross over.
I know it's not conclusive, but something did come through when we were searching for Mary.
We'd been speaking about your thoughts on life after death, and you did mention to me that you'd lost your parents and that you'd always hoped that maybe you would have a message, and you hadn't. There is something at the end of this which, to me, sounds like Robbie.
So it sounds like what?
Robbie.
Robbie?
I thought Bobby at first, or Mummy. But then, so if you... Does that name mean anything to you?
Yes, it certainly does. Robbie. My son's name is Robert. His nickname is Robbie.
Wow.
My mum used to call him Robbie when she was pretending, and I think I'm, unfortunately, I think I'm right in saying that he was probably her favourite.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've got massive goosebumps.
Well, of course, now I'm going to throw a spanner in the works by saying, if it was my mother, I think she would have thought of other words to say that would have more meaning. Sorry, excuse me a minute. Sorry. It's safe.
Do you want to go and see if she's okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Did you see my arm?
Yes.
I know. I know.
I'm sorry if this does make you feel uncomfortable.
It's not
that's
that
not
I
our
believe
intention.
It's because...
Yeah,
it doesn't matter
just
what
the
it is.
subject matter.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Most importantly for you and the building, no harm can happen here.
And the one thing is when we conclude with that session,
is we tend to hear, thank you, I love you, thank you. And it's really a beautiful thing. And it's one of the main reasons why I do this. Not for that gratitude, but just to know that these souls have gone home. They're at peace, and they're finally at rest.
Well, for me, it just confirms that there are spirits in some way present in this building. If I'm honest, I would have liked it to be a bit more conclusive. And I'm disappointed that we couldn't get more to Mary, because clearly I heard Mary's name said.
And we feel the same. It's always, there's an element of disappointment when you can't make that clear contact and get those clear responses. But we were satisfied enough that, yes, we think there is a Mary here.
It's been a difficult investigation for everyone at the Smugglers Inn.
Well, we may not have done much to change Petra's scepticism, but at least we helped Mary cross over.
Despite being unable to answer all their questions, hopefully the darker elements have been laid to rest. But who knows what the next case will bring. Coming up, the team find the locals at this old Somerset inn less than welcoming.
Get out!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Jane finds herself at the mercy of a mischievous spirit.
Oh my freaking God! Did you pull it open?
You didn't pull it.
You didn't slide that open.
And Chris has an entity get too close for comfort.
But we are heading to Wincanton in Somerset, and we're not far away at all.
This is the place where a few years ago they found like an ancient burial, 4,500-year-old remains of a man.
What, here in this?
In Wincanton,
Wow.
yeah. So this is a really ancient place then.
Our team of experts have been called in to investigate the strange goings-on at Uncle Tom's Cabin. The oldest pub in the town, it was once a famous haunt of celebrated author Sir Terry Pratchett. And current owner Melanie Marchi believes, just like the pub's former patron, the spirits have a sense of humour.
This is a pub. Fun things happen in here. People come in here to socialise, have fun. And I feel that the spirits or the ghosts, that's what they're doing with us as well, sometimes. You can be serving away quite happily, pouring the beers. All of a sudden, the beers stop coming through the pump, so you automatically think, OK, the gas is gone. So off you go down to the cellar and you look at the valve at the gas, and the valve has been switched off, tightly. So tight you can hardly move it. Eventually you get the gas back on, and then you go back upstairs and continue to pour the beer. We've seen objects move. And we've heard a child giggling with us at 11 o'clock at night, when you know there's no children around at 11 o'clock at night.
Mel's friend has even captured a photograph of a ghostly girl.
And that was clearly at the top of the stairs, a young girl in Victorian dress watching what was going on downstairs.
But not all the spirits are childlike. Some malevolent forces have been terrorising Mel and her staff.
You're afraid, and something builds up inside you like a fear, almost to the stage of terror. That's not nice, and you just know someone is right by your side.
And it's not just the pub where the sinister spirits dwell.
Adjoining the pub is my house, which you literally go through an office at the top of my stairs. I've had one or two instances where a very, very fast, icy cold blast has gone through my face when I'm in bed at night. And I have woke several times with the feeling that there is somebody in the room.
So how can our team of experts help Mel and her staff?
I'd like the oppressive ones to, leave, please. You're scaring me and my staff. I'd like the other ones that do the practical jokes, I'd like them to remain. They're part of Uncle Tom's.
Hoping to provide answers, the team closes in on the location. Medium Chris insists that he's kept in the dark about all aspects of the investigation.
So Chris, I know we're not too far away. Are you sensing anything? Are you picking up on anything?
Right now, while I'm trying to say this, I'm getting a strong image in my head of a little girl, okay? So what I'm sensing is that she's reaching out or aware that we're coming here. She may be excited to communicate with us. The question is, who is she? Where does she come from? What would you call it when it may not directly be attached to the house or it's on the side of the house? Is it a cellar where you open up doors and you go down underneath?
To go down underground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Yeah, cellar. Cellar, basement.
Okay, so I'm seeing some type of cellar. Soldiers, I'm seeing like the rifles, guns, the bayonets type things. Bayonets. I'm seeing like bayonets, yeah. Why would I be seeing these bayonet type guns?
As the team arrive, can they solve the mystery of what's going on at Uncle Tom's cabin?
So welcome to Uncle Tom's cabin. I'm going to go meet some people that have been affected by this place, have a chat with them and find out some more, and I'll catch up with you guys later.
Ooh, well, I'd like to know, of course, why people may be being affected here, so I'm going to go meet the curator of the local museum. That should be interesting. How about you, Chris?
And I'll try to find out who's still here.
Good luck, buddy.
All right.
I'll see you soon.
Come with me a second, because I'm getting something on the side of this building. So, if I come over here, right here, I'm sensing the little girl. So this is the little girl that I was picking up on the way here, but I'm also hearing the sounds of her voice being very animated, very active, bouncing off, and there's somebody else that's here, but she's also playing like this imaginary game with inside her own mind. The question is, how long has this entranceway been here? Because she's standing here and she would come and go inside. So we have to figure out why she's related to this property, this location.
I'm meeting with Vicky and Sophie, who work behind the bar here. I want to know how they've been affected and how many spirits they think are here.
I think there's more than one.
I would put money on a child, 100%, given the amount of child's laughter you hear here. And we're not a particularly family-friendly pub. We don't have anything for kids. We don't do food, so the child's laughter and the pranking and the silly things like that would make me think it was a child.
What kind of stuff happens here?
Things like glasses smashing, orbs, people that you see that aren't there, shirt tugging, breath on the back of your neck.
And where would you say is the most active area in this pub?
Stuff happens everywhere. Stuff happens in the front bar, stuff happens in the back bar, stuff happens upstairs, the cellar. The cellar's awful, I won't go down there.
Sometimes the lights switch back on.
Oh, that is the most annoying trick.
Where does the light turn back on?
In the pool room.
In the pool room upstairs. Or in the back room.
Oh, that's the
Do
worst.
not like the back room.
You know you've turned every single one of those lights off and you've double and triple checked.
Yeah.
And there is nothing bar a burning puppy that would bring me back into the pub after that is locked.
As I stand outside the pub, the soldiers I sensed earlier in the van are coming through very clearly.
I know I talked earlier about these soldiers, but now I'm like seeing them march. There'll be like 4 or 5 of them marching as if they're on a patrol or as if they're coming to get. I don't understand this. I don't know much about the military, war, and on the way that they congregate. But I'm seeing them come down this hill, which it wasn't paved back then, it was just dirt and rocks. They're coming down here. So what went on in this town or within this place specifically that had anything to do with soldiers or some type of war or battle?
I'm meeting local historian Chris Forrester, who's going to tell me about the military history of this small market town.
In 1689, William of Orange invaded at Brixton. He sent a skirmishing force up here. Unfortunately, King James's soldiers heard about this, and these were the men who met. The site of our skirmish is just over there.
Should we go and have a closer look?
Yeah.
Chris is taking me to the location where it's believed the skirmish took place.
Let me set the scene. Just up here on the left is probably where the action took place. Guns firing. The Royals were actually throwing grenades as well.
And that all happened more
That
or less
all happened
exactly
roughly round here.
I'm sensing a lot of residual energies outside Uncle Tom's cabin, but now it's time to go inside.
Come with me, because I'm getting drawn up here. Okay, what about the soldiers, though? But I can hear it. I close my eyes and I can hear them marching. You hear the boots and you hear the clanking of the chung, 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 because they're all marching together, and you hear the bayonets and you hear the artillery, and you hear somebody yell, "Halt." So if they were to do that, I don't know if they did that during World War II or World War I, it might have been before that, way before that. The question is, what battle? Who? Why?
I'm finding out about the Wincanton skirmish of 1689 from local historian Chris Forrester.
This is the eastern end of the town. 23 men just wiped out. Somewhere up here, there was a grave dug, and these men were unceremoniously tipped into it. They're probably still here.
So the building then that we're investigating, it's right next to where you're telling me all of this happened and potentially all of these bodies are buried.
Absolutely.
How awful.
With spiritual goings-on clearly running deep in Uncle Tom's cabin, I asked Vicky and Sophie if and how the activity has escalated.
More recently, things like bolted doors slamming and a horrific pressure has started happening more and more often.
And that's
it's,
the thing.
It's
you
terrifying.
You feel a build-up of atmosphere.
When it's been a particularly active night and a lot of things, and that, like I said, that pressure, that really, really evil atmosphere, you don't want to be here on your own. And, you know, you will strong-arm a customer to stay with you so that you don't have to do the switch and run and you're not legging it for the door.
I'm continuing my walk around, and I feel strongly drawn to one specific area.
Well, this is just a... Oh, Jesus!
In Wincanton, Somerset, the team are investigating Uncle Tom's Cabin, a pub dating back to the 16th century, where landlady Mel and her staff are experiencing escalating paranormal activity.
We've seen objects move, and we've heard a child giggling with us at 11 o'clock at night when you know there's no children around at 11 o'clock at night.
As I continue my preliminary investigation, a strong presence makes itself known.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. You know when something comes right up to you and races right past you? As soon as I opened up the doors, if something was right there and just whoosh, went right by me. So I would have to assume that the people that live here are having things happen. And now it's gone somewhere within this section of this building. So let's go find it.
Local historian Chris Forrester has told me about the 23 soldiers killed in 1689, but there's also a rumour of a domestic tragedy at the pub.
We do know from local legend there was a fire and a family was probably killed here. We don't really know. There's only rumours and legends, but you get a lot of that in towns like this.
So there's a local story that a family died in a fire here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
How tragic.
I've been drawn upstairs to the top floor.
But I feel like my lungs are being tightened. I'm having a hard time breathing.
As I enter a bedroom, a presence is trying to communicate, not with words, but with emotion.
It's like I just want to die.
As quickly as it came, the feeling passes.
It's shaking off. It's off. I don't feel the same. So you wanted me to know how you died. So you want to be free. You don't know how.
While Chris continues his walkthrough upstairs, I'm downstairs meeting Georgina, who has had direct and terrifying contact with something in the pub.
Georgina, what have you experienced here?
A lot of things. I've been scratched on the right side of my ribs.
Scratched? Physically hurt?
Physically hurt, yeah. I was stood next to my dad and I felt a burning on my ribs and lifted my shirt up and there was 3 scratches going straight down and the one in the middle started bleeding.
3 scratches? Wow. Anything else?
I've got a picture of a little girl on the stairs.
You've got a picture of a little girl on the stairs?
Yeah.
OK, can you show me? This is simply incredible. So who do you think this is?
Well, there's a photo of the pub before it was a pub in the early 1800s, and there's a little girl in that photo, and I think it's her.
You think it's her?
Yeah.
Does this resemble her?
Yes.
Somewhat? It does?
Yeah.
So this photograph could well be that of a child spirit here in the building?
Yeah. I believe it 100%.
You believe that?
Yeah. And I've always called her Emily.
Why have you named her Emily?
I have no idea.
So whereabouts was this taken in a building?
It was just on the stairs around the corner. The girl on the stairs is right there.
She was stood at the stairs, top of
Right
the stairs. Let's have
there,
a quick look. Absolutely amazing. So who's this person here?
That's me.
That's you, yeah. Mind blown.
As I continue my walkthrough downstairs, our director, Ben, notices something strange.
Chris, is that thing moving?
Is what moving? What's what? Oh, Jesus.
This could be significant, but first, I have to do a quick test.
Okay, I'm doing this first just as a control. And yeah, little static charge right there, little static charge. Okay, here's the interesting thing is, I've done research of this in the past, and they tend to affect the ions. When you get ions that are affected, they're absorbed. So we have some movements. And here, this is the crazy thing. We say, here, move this, move this, move this. And they're like, hell no, I'm just gonna move this. You know? They will move whatever they want to do. You can't always tell them what to do.
With our initial inquiries complete, it's time to regroup and meet Mel, the landlady of Uncle Tom's.
Hiya.
Hi, Mel.
Hi, Chris.
I'm Mel.
Nice to meet you, Mel.
Barry, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Mel.
Jane, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Okay. So what we're going to attempt to do now is a spirit trigger session. Basically what that is we're triggering the spirits. We want them to come here and interact and communicate with us. And you are the key, Mel. Okay. I'm holding in my hand a digital voice recorder.
Okay.
What we're going to attempt to do is communicate with the spirits here by asking questions into the ether.
Okay.
I'm going to record and we're going to play back. So very short, and we'll see if we get a response.
Okay.
Ready?
My name is Chris, this is Barry, this is Jane, and you know Mel. What is your first name? Thank you.
Let's play this back.
On playback, we immediately hear something startling.
My name is Chris, this is Barry, this is Jane, and you know Mel. What is your first name?
Did you just say Mel?
Chris, this is Barry, this is Jane, and you know Mel. What is Mel?
Oh, wow.
This is why you're the trigger.
This is it.
When I did my walkthrough, I was trying to get some objects to move here that was on the table.
Yeah.
Nothing happened, but then all of a sudden, look up, this thing was moving.
Oh, I see, yeah. This doesn't move. Neither does this.
So it's these 3, but not
Not
this
that one. Not that one.
That's really interesting. I want to try something then now and just show you this. So you can see here the readings. Now, when I came to this one,
Look how high
look at that.
Oh.
Right?
I peaked at
Wow.
233.
Now, I'll just show you the difference, why it was quite interesting. So we're back down, and we're back down. So when you compare all of them, this one is particularly...
Just to clarify, this is electrostatic. That's
Yeah.
not magnetic. That's
Okay.
not
So this is-
electromagnetic.
And that goes along with what I had done was spirits will affect the ions and the electricity around a device, the static, right? So I put my hands around here to get a baseline, didn't feel anything. And as soon as I put here, I felt a little bit of some sparks in here. you know, like a little prickly feeling. I said, holy cow, there is something being disrupted here.
Yeah.
And you just got it on the reading.
And just to be sure, we did check all around here for sources, other sources that may be affecting it, and the meter stays low.
The meter stays low.
Now, I can't explain that.
No, I
I've
can't.
never found an object like this give off such a high static charge. And it's consistent.
Owen, our sound man, gets our attention. Something is wrong.
Massive hit on James Wi-Fi.
Really?
On you?
What happened?
What happened?
Owen, what happened?
What? It's a hit on radio frequencies.
So we're having something that's disrupting the electrical fields around objects or around us.
It's a good start, but as we're setting up, I experience evidence of a mischievous spirit who may be trying to send the investigation off the rails.
Seriously?
I know, I'm right here, but there's no way to open it from outside. Jane just yelled that she can't get out of here, so I got up when I'm going through audio and...
Can I just explain how freaky this is? This is literally a bolt. There's no weird lock here. I can't... The bolt is like someone's holding it. I can't move the bolt.
In Wincanton, Somerset, the team have just completed their spirit trigger session.
This is Barry, this is Jane, and you know Mel. What is Mel?
Oh, wow. This is why you're the trigger. But before we can begin our investigation, someone or something traps me in the bathroom.
Seriously?
I know, I'm right here, but there's no way to open it from outside. Jane just yelled that she can't get out of here, so I got up when I'm going through audio and...
Can I just explain how freaky this is? This is literally a bolt. There's no weird lock here. I can't... The bolt is like someone's holding it. I can't move the bolt. It looks like I'm doing a lone vigil all night in here.
Okay, if I pull it towards us, now slide it.
No, it's as if someone is in here with me holding it. That's the only way I can explain it. It just will not move. Okay, I'll tell you something, I am actually freaked out. If you could see this bolt, you would see that it should literally just slide along, and it's not.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm freaked out.
Open the door, please, spirits. Let Jane out.
Spirits, please, will you please open this door? Will you assist in the mechanism, whatever's wrong?
Oh my freaking God!
Did you get that?
Did you pull it open?
You didn't pull it open?
You didn't slide that open.
Oh my God! What?
Wait.
Did you open the bolt?
No, I was stood back from the door, and then the bolt went, bolt, and the door opened.
You saw the bolt go
I saw
on its
the bolt
own.
move. Oh.
There may be spirits who don't want us here, but that has never put us off before. As Mel leaves, Uncle Tom's cabin is locked down. We gather in the nerve centre to discuss areas of interest.
Okay, team. Now this is a deceptively large property spanning over 4 floors, which includes a basement area as well. Now I've got cameras set up across the entire building. Camera 1, it's located in the back bar area, and the reason for that is because you said you saw ladles swinging, and there's been lots of reported activity there. Camera 2 is in the first floor room. Now this is the area that Mel feels particularly anxious in. Then we have the upstairs hallway, which is the hallway adjoining Mel's house from the actual pub itself. Camera 4 is the pool room. Camera 5, we have on the top floor in Mel's bedroom. I think this is the area, Chris, that you felt an oppression.
Correct.
There's some energy in there, didn't you?
Yep.
Camera 6, we have in the front bar area. And then we have a camera that looks up the stairs from the ground floor. Now this is where we saw the photograph of the ghost girl. Yes. So we've got that pretty well covered. The last camera we have in the cellar area. Now, I don't think, Chris, you've investigated the cellar.
No, I haven't been there yet.
This is a place that we need to go to. So you ready to do this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
For the next 12 hours, it's just us and whatever dwells in Uncle Tom's cabin.
The negative energy that barged past me during my walkthrough could also be the presence that just trapped Jane in the bathroom. I get a sense whatever it is hiding in the cellar.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. I think I already know, but who or what is down here in this cellar? All right, let me listen to this.
Is down here in the cellar. Yeah.
Get out!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
No way.
I was right. The negative energy is down here, and I have a pretty good idea what that presence is.
Are there imps in this building at all?
I thought I just heard the word.
No, you didn't.
Seriously.
I heard it.
I thought I just heard someone say it. But I know it wasn't you guys. Listen, let's see if it's on here.
Let me just ask this one.
Right there!
While Chris and Barry are communicating with the presence, I'm using the SLS camera, which uses structured light to detect anomalies invisible to the naked eye.
Guys, there is a small... Oh, it's gone. There was a small figure right in between you and it shot up.
It's an imp.
I'm recording. Yeah.
So we caught it on camera, and we got it on recorder, and we even got it saying what it is. Oh, I want to get out. Let's just go upstairs.
We may have identified the malevolent spirits that have been causing everyone anxiety, but what about the playful, childlike spirit? Jane and I want to make contact with the spirit known as Emily, the girl on the stairs.
I've got a rig in my hand. There's an IR light now that's pointing in that direction, and a converted full spectrum camera that's going to take these photographs in burst formation as well. So hopefully we can compare and contrast with our evidence and findings.
I'm setting up the REM pod, which creates an electromagnetic field. If anything disrupts that field, the device is triggered.
If nothing's around its EMF field, nothing will happen. As soon as something enters, that will happen.
We're also using a smoke machine as a form of hydromancy. This involves using water vapour to bring forward images in the form of shapes that appear in the mist and are picked up by the UV and infrared full spectrum cameras.
Please, can you show yourself at the top of the stairs? Come and say hi to us. Oh my God, the REM pod's gone off.
Wow.
Thank you, Emily. If that's your name, can you make the lights flash again, please? Emily, thank you so much.
Emily seems eager to communicate, like a child who has had to be quiet for far too long.
Emily, if you could stand and look at us from the top of the stairs, that would be brilliant. We can take your photograph. Can you smile for the photo, please? Oh my God.
That's so cool.
You can tell that Emily's loving the attention, like any child.
I have a doll that you can play with if you want to.
If you'd like to play with the dolly, make the lights flash again for us, please. Oh my God!
Right.
Good girl,
let
Emily.
me get you a doll.
Just for that, we're going to bring you a toy.
Who knows how long Emily's been here waiting for someone to talk to and for something to play with.
I will leave the doll for you and the tambourine next to it.
Is that the green light?
Yeah. Right, let's see.
Oh my God, that's all of the lights.
That's all of the lights
purple,
flashing.
red, yellow, green lights all going off at the same time.
This is amazing and humbling to have such a clear and warm rapport with the spirit.
Emily, if you could please make all the lights turn on. You're fantastic.
Oh, Emily, thank you.
I've never seen it do that on command before.
She's been given toys for the first time in over 100 years.
You're very welcome, Emily, and we are privileged to be speaking with you.
Can one of you show yourself to Barry, to Jane?
At Uncle Tom's cabin, Jane and Barry are having an incredible conversation with child spirit Emily, the girl in this photo.
Emily, if you could please make all the lights turn on. You're fantastic.
Oh, Emily, thank you.
I've never seen it do that on command before.
While Jane and Barry are experiencing a wonderful moment of connection with Emily, something far darker and malevolent violently grabs my attention.
Where's Chris? Chris, you right?
Yeah, some just grabbed my arm, my left arm. It startled me. I didn't mean to get so scared because I was projecting myself somewhere else and something took advantage of that.
Was it childlike?
I don't know yet.
The REM pod has given solid evidence of Emily's presence, but I want to know if we've managed to capture any photographic evidence.
Is that mist that you guys are creating, or what is
That's no smoke yet.
Not yet,
Someone
no.
going up the stairs.
Oh my God.
Did we get Emily stood on the stairs?
Yes.
The REM pod's going off again.
Did we get Emily stood on the stairs? Yes.
Thank you,
That's
Emily.
what she said to us last time.
We're all amazed by the strength of evidence we are gathering from Emily, but we have to move our investigation onto the soldiers I sensed outside in the street.
So what I want to do is just stand still here and ask the past to present itself, for us to access the past with our consciousness and to have it record on this device. Spirits, allow us to go back in time to when the soldiers were marching up and down. Allow us to hear them marching.
This is quite interesting. The magnetic field's gone really chaotic. Look at this.
Yeah, I see it.
That's crazy. It was very steady. Just had an idea. Should I get the SLS camera out here?
Yeah, go get
Let's see if it's there was just something behind Adrian and it crawled up the wall.
No way.
It went over the wall. I've recorded it. Got it. Literally, it went up and over the wall.
He was right. He said, cameraman just said he just felt someone breathe behind him. So she puts the camera there and she catches someone crawling over the wall. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Back. Thank you. Thank you. It's like sitting.
Oh my God.
Still there. Are there any more of you? Gone.
Could these spirits be some of the 23 soldiers buried here back in 1689?
Oh, I can't wait to analyze this.
But walking down the street, something catches my attention. The REM pod on the inside of the building is still responding. Emily is still listening and still present with us.
This is where the REM pod is.
Okay.
There.
Well, this is where I saw the child playing, over here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because this is where Emily, or the little girl, stands. That's the staircase.
Wow. How crazy is that?
Let's just see. Is there a child here? Look at the REM pod.
It's going off, it's going off, it's going off, it's going off, and we're standing on the opposite side.
And I just said, is there a child here?
That's awesome.
There she is. Yeah. Thank you. Talk to you again later. All of the lights. All of the lights are going.
That's awesome.
Bye.
Our ongoing interaction with Emily is incredible. She's so eager to communicate with us. This lonely child wants our help.
Back inside, our final challenge is the third floor bedroom, the room I felt oppressed in earlier.
Guess I just want to die.
I want to know what these spirits want.
Do you want to be put to rest. Find peace. We know there's a lot of spirits here. Find peace.
Heaven.
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 Brilliant.
There's the spirits that are here want to go to heaven, okay? Because a demonic entity would not say heaven.
Chris is right, but before we decide what to do, we need to know more about what these spirits want.
I'm using the Ovilus, a machine that interprets spirit energy as words.
I'm also using a couple of devices. The first measures fluctuations in the electromagnetic field.
The other one is basically temperature, but yet you can manipulate it by your thoughts and affecting the laser that projects out of it.
Girl. She said girl on the Ovilus.
It says girl.
Girl.
Have we got Emily with us?
Next question.
Emily, are you here with us? Can you say something?
Travel. Light. Travel, light. Or travel to the light.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it said heaven.
Provide, that's the strongest word so far, is provide.
So you want us to provide assistance to help you travel to the light.
Emily, if that was you, we heard your voice.
What did you say?
Green. That was the family that lived here.
I remember seeing in the census a family by the name of Green.
Oh, wow.
Thomas Green, George Green, Sarah Green, Annie.
And Emily.
Information.
That's information they just give.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is it Anne Emily? Was that
Annie.
Annie.
And her middle name started with the initial E, but it's just Annie E. Green.
There is no doubt that there is a child spirit here answering to the name Emily. Whether Annie E. Green and Emily are the same girl, we don't know. But we all want to take care of this lonely child spirit.
As you go round, if you sense Emily or child, and if you think that she wants help as well, I think we have...
Oh,
there you go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There can be no doubting this direct connection or what Emily wants. And then, as if on cue, it happens again.
All of a sudden, the red pod in the completely different room goes off, which is confirmation, responding, because that is her method of communicating with us back and forth. So we just raced over here and the other camera's not working.
Thank you, Emily.
And it just went off again.
Okay.
This is her all night long.
Emily, do you want us to do prayers for the dead for you? So that your loved ones, family members, and spirits that know you will come for you to bring you home. Would you like that?
Thank you, darling.
You've got to do it.
Holy cow.
You have to do it.
It's rare to get such a clear direction from a spirit, so all that remains for us to do is carry out Emily's wishes. Chris begins by cleansing the pub of all imps and negative entities.
This chime signifies a pure tone to remove any negative frequency that resides in this cellar and throughout this building. Bless this house. I ask for the blessings of the Holy Spirit and all the angels of our Lord.
As Chris prays for the dead, I assist him.
I think it's important that we just make sure that every nook and cranny and every corner of this building has been cleansed. Sage has been used for centuries. Leave only the light, leave only the positivity.
It's been an intense night, but after cleansing the property, the dark residual energy has been expelled and the trapped soul of Emily can now pass and be finally reunited with her family and loved ones. As dawn breaks, we invite Mel back to the pub to reveal our evidence.
See you again.
Yes. See you. Thank you.
Barry and Jane had stated that there was a cellar. I didn't go down in the cellar during my walkthrough. However, I questioned if there's anything negative here you may be hiding from me, and that assumption was correct.
But who or what is down here in the cellar? Yeah.
Get out!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Imps are known throughout history to be these little gargoyles, these little mischievous spirits. And here's the interesting thing. They have 3 fingers.
Oh.
And when you see scratches, we know it's the imps.
I felt a burning on my ribs and lifted my shirt up, and there was 3 scratches going straight down, and the one in the middle started bleeding.
We were keen to try to communicate with a girl on the stairs. Now, we knew that Georgina referred to her as Emily, so that's the name we used. We used something called a REM pod. Now, we stood there for a while and we were calling out, Emily, if you're there, and every time, without fail, she responded, the lights lit up. The family that lived here, the Greens, they had 2 young daughters. Looking in the census, there was one called Annie and one called Elizabeth. Interestingly, Annie's middle name began with an E. She was Annie E. Green, so it's possible.
It's possible.
But either way, it doesn't really matter. We knew that there was a little girl there, and you knew as well.
Oh, yes.
And she responded to us amazingly.
I just love that we've got a name.
So the next step was, you know, I have these spirits asking for help, that they want to leave this place. So knowing about the impression I got when I first came here, seeing these soldiers, I wanted to venture outside and see if I can come in contact with them. So Jane went and grabbed the SLS and captured something almost right away.
Oh, wow.
Right by the wall.
It's very quick, Mel.
Okay. Oh, it's gone over the wall.
Did you see that?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that extraordinary? I just want to check something because I thought I had like 913, but you're saying there's 23.
How many of your souls are still here?
Oh my God.
23.
It's not 913, it's 23.
23.
Oh.
That's just incredible.
Their souls have died here and there wasn't a proper burial or prayers for the dead. So I stated to them outside in the alleyway,
Do you want us to pray for you? Send you home? We can help. Show yourself. Allow us to hear you.
you hear the marching and they say passing through and they say that's it for Fleming.
I'll also jump in there because I didn't know that. During the Glorious Revolution, the way that soldiers identified who they were fighting for, they would say, we are for. We're for King James, we're for King William. So at this point, they're for you.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that either. Now that makes sense. Isn't she amazing?
It's
the stuff she knows.
Are they still there in my house? Have they gone? Have they?
As far as I'm concerned, they've crossed. Now it's up to you to state, hey, you don't have permission to come into my place. If you ever feel something, you light a white candle, you do prayers for the dead yourself, and they should go.
It's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mel.
You're all amazing with what you've done, and I've just gained so much knowledge and history. I'm happy the soldiers have crossed over to their loved ones. That's really, really important for them. Really, really happy.
Now, then our work here is done.
It's been a successful and highly emotional investigation for everyone at Uncle Tom's Cabin. The spirits of Emily and the soldiers have been laid to rest, and the negative entities have all been banished. But who knows what the next case will bring. Coming up, at a Grand Manor farmhouse, we investigate spirits that aren't afraid to get physical.
I woke up and something was grabbing onto my ankles.
Hello?
In a house full of secrets.
God, there's no one here.
Barry's curiosity.
It opened.
Unleashes a mysterious force.
I'm looking at Barry's eyes and I'm noticing that he's changing.
I can't let anything bad take control of me.
And he is possessed.
Chris. Barry. So where are we heading now?
We're heading to Chilmark, which is not too far from here. It's near Salisbury. I love the view.
Yeah, it's great. It's just fields as far as the eye can see now in either direction.
There is more than meets the eye to this beautiful backdrop of Wiltshire countryside. our team of experts have been called in to identify the origins of paranormal activity at the Manor Farm on the Wilton estate. Having recently moved back into his childhood home, Jerome Kitson and his wife Juliet have been aware of some paranormal experiences and have some unanswered questions concerning their home.
I woke up at 3 o'clock one morning, wide awake. I felt as though something was grabbing onto my ankles. I went bolt upright and I experienced this green mist, which I vividly remember.
This strange phenomenon has also affected others.
One night I was staying in the room that we call the French bedroom, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and just on the right-hand side of the window there was a green mist, almost the shape of a small, slim body. And I opened my eyes again to double check, and it was still there.
It's been seen by my grandfather, by myself, by my wife, and to me that really is a real thing.
My daughter hates it because it's her bedroom. She doesn't really like sleeping in there because she's heard all these stories about the ghost.
There also seems to be a religious legend concerning the property and an attached chapel that existed before the 1970s.
We have heard rumours, and we don't know whether it was a cult worshipping or anything else. I remember there was a small doorway from my bedroom that went into the chapel. And the fact that I know there was a hole going into that chapel which had been blocked up, I certainly found it a little bit scary.
The attic area is another hotspot of activity.
I was sitting in the kitchen with some friends, nobody in the house. We definitely heard something coming from the attic. And it was a real noise. It wasn't a make-believe. It was a loud banging. I believe we legged it. Things have been moved around. Maybe it was child ghosts being cheeky.
It would just be really fascinating to find out who they are and the history behind them.
Obviously, if we're told that spirits are unhappy and they need to be cleansed, then obviously we'd go along with that.
The three people who can give Jerome and Juliet the answers they seek are closing in on the location.
So someone has seen a ghost, saying, "We've been seen. Will you show yourself to us?"
Medium Chris insists he be kept completely in the dark about all aspects of the investigation, allowing him to let his abilities and senses pick up on what's going on.
There's a woman. I don't know if the woman's being affected or there's a woman's spirit, but I'm saying that the focus is on a woman. Could be someone that's been on that land that died a long time ago, hasn't left.
Well, we're here, guys. This is it. Oh, wow.
I love it.
Look at this place.
Can I live here, please?
Oh, can I live here? This property is beautiful. Look at it. Amazing place. Listen, I'm going to go and interview someone who's been affected by this location, so I'm going to catch up with you after.
Interesting. Well, I'm meeting Roz. She's a local history expert, so she knows pretty much everything there is to know about this house and the area, so maybe she can give us some background.
All right, and I'll do my walkthrough and I'll see who's here.
Good.
Have fun, guys.
See you later.
Barry and Jane head off to discover more about the Manor Farm's occupants and history. While something draws me to the cellar.
Oh, boy. The history down here. I just keep getting this feeling and sense of wandering, loneliness from this spirit. Whoa. Okay, I'm not doing that. No. All right, I just felt I got lightheaded as if something was just going to take me over. I'm not letting that happen. I almost lost control. I don't like this room.
Whilst Chris is making his acquaintance with spiritual energies, I'm meeting Ros Liddington, the local Wilton estate historian, who tells me more about the house.
It's one of 6 that was built on the Wilton estate in the mid-Victorian times as a model farm. And it's about 1,000 acres, I think, this farm.
Ros has brought along local census information. I'm hoping it will reveal more about who has lived and worked in the house over the years.
We've been able to go right back to when the house was built, which was in 1863. And there's one name that comes up time and time again, and that's Kitson.
How unusual.
Why?
I don't know if you know, Ros, the family that live here at the moment are called Kitson.
No. A coincidence?
How unusual. I wonder if they know. That's very unusual.
Back on the ground floor, I'm now drawn immediately to the piano. But I'm not sure why.
When I did this, I felt the presence upstairs. Likes music. You do, don't you? Okay. I'm getting that the activity is more prevalent up here. And a lot more residual energy up here. Whoa. Something went on in here. Someone's afraid to go in this room.
Something's pulling me towards the wall. Is there a possible link to the energy on the landing?
Something completely solid here, right up against this. I'm wondering if there was a doorway that went into one of the other rooms here and it's been sealed over the years. What is going on in this house?
With Chris being swamped with confusing signals from the spirit world, I meet Ghislaine, Jerome's mother, who's lived in the farmhouse for 44 years. I'm curious about the chapel.
Can you tell me a little bit about the chapel that used to be on the premises?
When we were viewing the place, we were not allowed to see that part of the building.
But it's very strange you weren't allowed to see it in the first instance.
Yeah, it was.
So what is there now, in place of where the chapel is? What can we see now?
There is a door, outside door. You could actually, if you wanted to see it, you could open the door and have a look. And I have not been in there for about 30 years or more.
Using her historical data, Ros has uncovered another interesting Kitson revelation, which may help our investigation.
1901, we have Rose Kitson. She's just 19, and it says she's a domestic servant.
Does she appear in the next census?
No, 1911,
Can't see
Rose Kitson has disappeared.
I see. So 10 years later, she's not here?
She's not here.
So we don't know what happened to her?
We don't.
That's interesting.
There were rumors when we first bought the farm that somebody had died, a nanny or something had died in that room.
The strong energy I picked up earlier in the landing roams between the first floor bedrooms.
She'll come into this room.
I can feel the energy trying to connect with me.
Kids. Kitsing, kissing. Kit. What's a kit? Your son's name was Kit? I don't understand. So that means something about her son's name Kit, or Kit's her son, or something like that.
That was from behind me.
There's just 3 knocks.
What, like this wall here?
Hang on, knock on it.
That's the exact sound. That's the exact sound. Oh my God.
That's the exact sound.
On the Wilton estate in Wiltshire, our team are investigating the Manor Farm, a farmhouse dating back to the 19th century, where owners Juliet and Jerome Kitson are experiencing frequent paranormal activity.
I woke up in the middle of the night and just on the right-hand side of the window, there was a green mist.
I woke up at 3 o'clock one morning. I felt as though something was grabbing onto my ankles.
I'm drawn back to the first floor landing again, still immersed in this confusion.
There's another. You're up this way. You're up here, aren't you? Another level.
It seems like there are multiple layers of all ages, some adult, some younger, and a childlike energy.
It's taking me up here.
This is so strange. There's so many residual energies I'm picking up. They're playing here and living here, but not from here.
My face is changing. It's up here. It's up here.
Tell me a little bit more about the manor house and what it was used for.
During the war, with the bombs in London, a lot of evacuated children used to come, and they all were taken to the top floor, the attics there, and it was like a dorm.
How many children would have been dormed in there?
At least 30.
30?
30 children, yeah.
For a few years, living in there?
Yeah. I remember once the room had been, tidied up, and I remember going there, and suddenly there was a toy in the middle of the room.
Like it had been
and
picked
nobody
up?
had been, that's right. So that was very strange.
Oh, holy cow. Complete frequency change. Almost as if it's speaking to me through here.
Although the female energy is strong here, there are also playful residual energies occupying this space.
You come into this room. Why? There's children here, too. Wondering if the female had kids.
I ask if Ghislaine recalls if there are any other areas of the house that may have paranormal activity.
In one room particularly, which we call the French room, I think at least 3 or 4 people have seen the same thing without having spoken to each other.
So who sleeps in that room now?
Now it is Ophelia, my granddaughter.
Your granddaughter?
Yeah, but she's not keen on sleeping in there.
I need to speak to Ophelia, as she is the family member being affected most significantly.
So, Ophelia, why don't you like sleeping in the French bedroom?
Because I've heard lots of stories about there being a ghost in there.
A ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, how does it make you feel?
Nervous.
So let me get this right. You've been living in this house for about a year now, and you haven't yet slept in that room on your own?
No.
At all?
At all.
And why is that?
Because it's scary.
Now we have gathered all the background information on the manor farm, it's time to regroup with Chris and Jane to share our findings. Well, I met up with Ghislaine, who's Jerome's mother.
She told me about a green mist apparition that's been seen by multiple people in the French bedroom upstairs. Locals believe that this was a former nanny that used to live there.
That's really interesting.
Why?
So the Bennets had a nanny, a domestic, called Rose Kitson. And
wait a minute. Okay. Her name's Kitson.
Kitson, yes.
Isn't that the same name as the family that live there now? Jerome and Juliet Kitson.
Okay, so hang on a second, because when I was in there was a female spirit that was talking to me, the same female spirit that I felt on the way here, all right? And she's telling me son, Kit's son, so I'm thinking that there's a son named Kit, but you're saying the last name is Kitson.
Yes.
So she was trying to tell me the last name. So this could be the female spirit, her name could be Rose.
Well, absolutely.
She could be creating the green mist.
When Ghislaine and her husband bought the property back in 1974, the real estate agent showed them the building, but they weren't allowed to see in 2 of the rooms. According to locals, that particular area was known as the chapel. And there was a religious sect of some kind.
Upstairs, there used to be another doorway, and I was feeling around on the wall. I said, you know what? It sounds like there was actually something here that's been covered up. So you're stating exactly what I was getting.
You're kidding me.
Is that right?
I'm not kidding you. No, I'm not kidding you.
There's a door that's been painted over.
No, I know that there's something there. Now you're clarifying it. So this is...
Wow.
Okay.
But the fact that it was a sect and that word is used, it does add a darker twist. I think we do need to tread carefully.
We meet up with Jerome and Juliet and ask them to act as conduits for our spirit trigger session to reveal any entities dwelling within the walls of the building, hopefully to find out more about the ominous chapel or the nanny.
Asking for the spirits to please come forward. Please allow us to know of your presence in any way that you feel most comfortable with. If you can speak so we can hear you, please do so. We have devices here that are recording you.
What was that?
I heard that.
What was that?
I heard that as well.
Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that.
It's coming up the top of the stairs.
With contact being made with something on the landing, can we identify if it's indeed the nanny?
Spirit of Rose, are you here? If you are, please give us a sign. Are there children? Where'd that come from?
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Are there people outside?
I think we've got other people.
That was
outside.
childlike.
That was childlike.
It was a woman, it was a woman. I still feel the woman like on the next landing, just standing there watching. We believe we're hearing you, so thank you.
With Jerome and Juliet's help, we're clearly calling the spirits forward. Will the presences reveal themselves more during our nighttime investigation?
As Jerome and Juliet leave this beautiful house steeped in history, the manor farm is locked down. We gather in the nerve centre so I can show the team how I've set up the cameras for tonight's investigation.
Now this is a vast location. We have 8 fixed cameras located over 4 floors. The first camera we have is in the cellar, and that is on the lowest level of the building. This is because Chris felt something there, didn't you? On the ground floor, we have 2 cameras. We have one in the drawing room. The other camera on the ground floor is the garden room. On the first floor, we have 3 cameras. We have one in the bedroom. We have one in Jerome's old bedroom, which is where the secret hidden door leading into the chapel would be. And then we also have another camera in the French room, which is also on the first floor.
And that's the old nanny's room?
That is indeed.
Okay.
Then on the attic level of the house, we have 2 cameras, one looking straight down into the attic itself, and another one in one of the bedrooms that's just off there. So we've got quite a lot of areas to cover for this investigation.
I definitely want to go check out the cellar to kind of iron out exactly what I was feeling there.
I'm really drawn to the attic. The idea of the evacuees there during the war and toys and children, I just think I would really like to go up there and just see if the children come out to play.
I suppose that leaves me investigating that secret room where the chapel used to be.
I want to be outside when you go in there to see if anything comes out.
What do you mean, if anything comes out?
Well, it hasn't been open in how long?
40 years.
40 years? What if there's something that resides there?
We need to be careful because we don't really know what went on in that room.
Right.
All right, guys, let's get kitted up. Do this. Come on.
Okay.
For the next 12 hours, it's just us and the mysteries of the manor farm.
On the Wilton estate in Wiltshire, the team have completed their spirit trigger session and have set up their cameras to begin their investigation.
With the mystery of a chapel and a mysterious sect sparking our interest,
They blocked it off completely. It hasn't been open for 40 years.
Barry and I decide to start our investigation there.
Here, look.
I've discovered the door. It looks like it hasn't been opened in a while. Now we just need to get ourselves in.
That's pretty stable. You go on up there, Barry. All right. If there's bats in there.
What?
With Chris and Barry entering the chapel from the outside, I decide to go into Jerome's old bedroom, off the first floor landing. This is the location of the mysterious door that gave Jerome many sleepless nights during his childhood.
Is there a spirit in this room that is connected to the chapel on the other side of this wall? What was that?
Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that? Definitely something there. What was that?
Hello? I was in the house.
Oh, it opened.
Okay, it's open. Okay, that's good. Keep going.
Oh, bugs!
Oh, Jesus. Look at all the
things jumping on me. Oh, my God.
Is Barry allowed in the chapel? Why am I hearing things on the landing again? That was another creak of a floorboard again. Is there a spirit out here with me?
I'm gonna get in, okay?
All right.
I'm recording.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of you. Don't be afraid of me. What the heck was that?
You can see here, it's a little blurry, but that's all filled in from brick. So there obviously was a door there at one time. They sealed that.
And that's Jerome's bedroom next door.
Hello? God, there's no one here. Ash.
No.
I can understand why Jerome was always uneasy in this room. I wonder if Barry and Chris have stirred something in the chapel next door.
Are there any negative entities here with us now?
Spirits, what went on up here? Was there a cult?
The chapel seems to have provided no results in terms of paranormal activity.
I don't feel anything in here.
No. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything.
Barry and I are left very disappointed.
I'm not getting any spiritual presence at all coming or going since we opened this. It's kind of dead. No pun intended.
So no results for Barry and Chris. My experience leads me to a completely different conclusion.
I think you going in there stirred up something in the house.
With noises on the first floor landing outside Jerome's old bedroom indicating a presence, we decide to go back into the house.
I think that the noise, the footsteps we heard upstairs, Ash and I think that was the woman.
Did you hear that knock
upstairs?
You heard that knock upstairs?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there is something upstairs.
Chris, we left the door to that chapel open.
Oh my God.
I'm a bit worried.
Huh?
I'm beginning to feel as if we've made a big mistake.
I'm more worried than I have been on any investigation.
Why?
Why?
Because I think I was lulled into a false sense of security. I didn't feel threatened, but I really do now.
This is extremely odd. What's up with Barry? I've never seen him like this. We decide to go upstairs to the first floor landing.
Right, we're coming up.
What's up here?
This is the French bedroom, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, the nanny's room.
Let's go in. Rose Kitson might be in there.
Ophelia told me she is scared to sleep in here, and after Jane's experience of activity on the landing, we really need to investigate this room.
Rose, are you the nanny that's been seen in this room? People have seen a green mist moving around many, many times. Is that you?
We're being watched in this house.
I know, I can feel it.
Can you feel it?
Barry's behavior is starting to concern me now. I'm beginning to think we're being more than just watched.
I'm looking at Barry's eyes, and I'm noticing something with his demeanor, that he's changing. He's becoming more oppressed like this, and he's slouching. That tends to show an attachment. What could have happened is there could have been something that was in there, and it attached himself to him, and he didn't even realize it.
With no time to lose, we need to get Barry outside.
Hey, where's Jane? Jane, come here.
I want to use a pure tone device, emitting a harmonic tone to disrupt the negative frequency affecting him.
Close your eyes.
Before I can even perform the cleansing procedure on Barry, something's not right.
What's wrong? In the doorway?
His attachment is trying to lead us back into the house.
I demand that you make your presence known. You can't hide from me. I don't fear you. None of us do. And if you don't come talk to us, I will send someone to come get you.
As Chris and I attempt to flush out this malevolent presence,
Chris.
What?
Barry.
it appears that whatever is affecting Barry is taking him back upstairs to the first floor, into Jerome's old bedroom, to where the entrance of the old chapel used to be. Could this be the spirit of Rose?
The pure tone cuts through and shakes Barry free from the attachment, leaving him drained and emotional.
Something just made me want to come up here and knock on this door. It's not a door, is it?
It was a door. I think Barry needs a timeout.
Heading outside to clear my head. I can't let anything bad take control of me. Makes me realise an energy has never done this to me before. It's nothing. It's gone. Come on. I need to be more on my guard to carry on this investigation.
We move back onto the first floor landing, where we've had the most activity. I use my digital recorder to capture electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP, to see if anyone wants to talk to us.
We want to know who's here so that the family that lives here now knows how to address you. So that the family that lives here now knows how to address you. If there's bad... Does it sound like someone just ran away? Like just ran across the floor? So that the family that lives here now... Shh, guys, don't move. ...knows how to address you. Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Oh, my God, something just ran across the floor.
I told you.
You're right here. So that the family that lives here now knows how to address you. If there's bad... Oh, my God.
No, that's
like a child?
Yes.
So we can get rid of them.
With the unmistakable sound of a child running on EVP, I head to the laptop to analyse our evidence. Barry and Chris move up to the attic.
Where are you all hiding?
Where Galen has reported toys mysteriously moving by themselves.
We heard what sounded like a child running around. Are there any children here? Did you hear that? It's like singing. Listen. Listen.
Is this something? Okay. I didn't know that. All right, thank you.
It's children singing. Listen, listen, listen. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Sorry, this is just amazing. This is amazing.
I'm very excited with this EVP. It's one of the strongest yet and captures the residual energy of children.
Now, you guys had stated during your research that children were up here?
Yeah.
What did they do up here?
They were evacuated because of the war, World War II, so they were brought in coaches and they lived here. They had dorms. There was like 30 beds.
So what may have been picked up here was when they were here, when they would sing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
With amazing children's audio caught on EVP, Barry goes to the nerve centre to review the fixed cameras for any visual evidence. Chris and I visit the cellar, the only place we haven't yet explored.
All right, spirits, we're coming down here. All right, Jane, when I did my walkthrough, it was not a good feeling.
We take the SLS camera, a device that detects anomalies in the atmosphere and displays results in real time.
Who's in here? Are there any spirits down here with us? Come forward. I demand you respond.
This area made me very uneasy during my walkthrough, so I decide to use my holy water to cleanse the cellar.
Bringer of light. Bless this place.
Hoping it will draw out activity for our SLS camera.
If there's anything bad,
What was that? What was that? What was that?
What was that?
Wow, wow.
What happened?
Someone just put a hand on my shoulder.
Are you serious?
Right shoulder, yeah. As we were walking out of here.
Okay.
There. Got it. There.
Okay.
Did you just put your hand on my shoulder?
Be gone. You must leave now.
Oh my God, it's gone. Oh no. Chris!
What?
It crawled up into the ceiling.
At the manor farm,
Ooh, what was that? What was that? What was that?
Jane and I just had an encounter in the cellar with a spirit touching Jane on her shoulder.
Oh my God, it's gone. Oh no. Chris!
What?
It crawled up into the ceiling. It
Are you
crawled.
serious?
Yes, it crawled up.
Okay. It's gonna retreat upstairs.
After seeing a spirit escape from the cellar, we reconvene on the ground floor to attempt to make contact.
When we were investigating, I felt the presence of a woman up there, which I now believe is Rose. And during my walkthrough, I had sensed a woman that would come down the stairs, listen to the piano music, and then would go back up.
We've set up the REM pod device on the stairwell. It radiates its own electromagnetic field, allowing spirits to interact with it, displaying audible and visual cues.
So what we're hoping that we capture here...
Whoa!
is you!
Keep talking.
Okay, so you know we're talking about you already. And we would like for you to appear and show yourself to us.
Guys?
Yeah?
I've got a figure stood right in front of me, top of these stairs.
Really?
And the REM pod's going off as you're doing that too.
To confirm it.
If your name is Rose, can you make all the lights go on? What bloody hell!
Whoa!
She's Rose.
It's Rose.
What the heck?
No doubt.
That was crazy.
This figure is stood probably a foot away from the screen. Look at that.
On the stairs, Barry, by the REM pod.
Right on the landing. It's getting closer as well.
Oh.
Every time it moves, it disappears and gets closer.
That's where I heard the footsteps, exactly there.
Look how big it is.
Rose, do you like when Juliet's daughter, Ophelia, plays the piano?
Yes.
Whoa.
Rose confirms she likes the sound of the piano.
I'm not a piano player by any means, so I'm just gonna play some simple keys.
I decide to put this straight to the test.
You ready?
Yeah, go on, Chris.
Okay, here we go.
Come down to join us.
REM pod's off again.
Yeah.
It's like she's playing along with it, the music.
Yeah. Do you like the music?
Listen to the REM pod. Is it replicating what I'm doing on the piano?
It's not replicating, it's responding.
It's like a call and answer. Chris and Rose are communicating with musical notes.
Chris, try playing just one note, say twice.
Yep.
Can you copy that?
Two lights. And again, Chris. Can you play three lights? 2, 3.
Not only is Rose providing direct responses to our questions, she's displaying a level of spiritual interaction we've rarely witnessed in our investigations. She seems content, but we need to establish if she wants to stay or if she wants to cross over.
Rose, just make the lights flash if you want to go. If you want to go to heaven.
If you don't want to go, don't do anything. We're going to count within 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She wants to stay.
You want to stay. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Rose has provided us with her answer, and so we can conclude our investigation. There's only one more thing for me to do.
Ophelia doesn't like sleeping in this room. She's scared to. So I want to cleanse this room.
I use my Puritone and holy water to remove any negative entities from Ophelia's room, Rose Kitson's old bedroom.
With this water, I bless this room.
While Barry finally closes the chapel door outside, I need to bless Jerome's old bedroom, the one next to the chapel.
Pray for all the souls of the dead. May they be reacquainted with their loved ones on the other side. No longer will this room ever be haunted again.
As dawn breaks, our investigation at the Manor Farm concludes, and Jerome and Juliet join us back in the house.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you both doing?
Obviously, you were with us at the beginning of the evening, so during the spirit trigger session, we didn't have a huge amount happen in the room at the time, but Barry was recording using his audio recorder, and there are some responses which we'd like to play for you.
There was one EVP that we captured where there's clearly a female voice saying, "I did." Listen to this.
Can you speak out to us so we can hear you? Can you speak out to us so we can hear you?
I think there's a word at the end that might sound like already, so I did already, as in she's already spoken to us, we just weren't listening.
Barry and I went all the way upstairs to the top, where Jane was earlier, and we caught something very remarkable. I'm going to play this for you. So we couldn't figure out if that's a nursery rhyme or some type of song from a period of time.
I've done some research. I can't find a well-known or a famous nursery rhyme that says that, but of course it doesn't mean that that's not something that children would have made up and sang them themselves.
Wow.
So that was quite
so
sweet.
There are obviously quite a few up there then.
Yes,
Yeah, they really
I
must be.
think so.
Yeah.
So another area we went to was the cellar. Chris and I both went down there together, and I had the SLS camera, and walking out of one of the doorways, I felt a very definite hand on my shoulder. And after a few seconds, a figure appeared. Chris goes over to the figure, and he has holy water. And watch what happens when he uses it.
Did you just put your hand on my shoulder? Oh no, it's gone. Oh no.
And then it goes right up.
It crawled up into the ceiling. It crawled. Yes, it crawled up.
Okay. It's going to retreat upstairs.
I know a point for you in particular was Ophelia's room, the French bedroom, and we did go in there and we spent some time and we didn't really feel anything particular, but we certainly, on the REM pod, we had direct responses.
So take a listen to this one clip. This was the audio recording of a part of that moment.
Your name is Rose. You make all the lights go on. Fuck lucky hell.
What's that?
If your name is Rose, can you make all the lights go on? And we're talking about the REM pod.
Yeah.
And it went nuts. She loves music.
Rose, you like when Juliet's daughter, Ophelia, plays the piano? Yes. Well, I would play especially for you. Okay.
Especially for you. It's when the attention is directly on her that it responds. The one thing is we do at the end is a cleansing. And with the cleansing is it's kind of like a purification for the spirits. Some want to stay here. Some of them will choose to go. I said, Rose, do you want me to tell the family, are you staying or leaving? She says, I'm staying.
Oh, that's nice.
So you're still going to have a little bit of activity that may occur, but please understand, normally what that is they're just trying to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
The hand on the shoulder, like, hey, I'm right here.
Yeah. The strongest thing that came out of it was the music, the rose with the music, wasn't it? That's very strong.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
She loves the music.
Yeah, and that's gorgeous.
Well, she better carry on
Play
playing the piano.
Yes.
There's just one more thing to do, and that's to make sure Ophelia has peace of mind.
There's absolutely nothing to be scared of. Chris blessed the area, he's blessed this space, and if there was anything negative at all, it is absolutely 100% gone. How do you feel?
Doesn't seem very scary.
Well, no, it doesn't, does it?
No.
It's been an interesting investigation, identifying both harmless young and old energies. Such a beautiful property as well. I didn't expect so much activity from the location.
I think using the music definitely worked when you played the piano. That was really good. I think there's a good feeling to the place. It's positive.
Rose, the musical spirit, can look forward to listening to Ophelia's piano playing echo through the rooms at the Manor Farm. And who knows what the next investigation will bring.